Hi guys, and welcome back to the Essen Studio for another Horus Heresy Battle Report. We have another guest for you all the way from England. We have Robin from Geeks Wargaming and his beautiful Iron Hands. Yes, they are finally here. The first time as a studio special, we have the Iron Hands. The first time in 2.0, the first time in 1.0, the first time ever. And we are playing a very cool mission. We are playing Sector Control, which is one of the missions in the new Exemplar book. And as you can see, we're playing in a war-torn, abandoned city with very cool crossroads as well. So it's not only open areas, but also a dense city on either side of the battlefield. As I've already stated, Robin will be bringing the Iron Hands with a very cool and thematic list. He's got a lot of unique Iron Hand specific units, which I can't wait to fight against. And he also has brought a lot of tanks and dreadnoughts, which is the way you really want to go when you play Iron Hands. And as for myself, I will be commanding the World Eaters with none other than Khârn the Bloody leading it all. As for my list, I have tried to bring as much infantry as possible from the studio army, as I will be playing the Rite of War, the Berserker Assault. Again, I have also stated I will be bringing a lot of vehicles, which you will see in my list, just so either of us have a lot of shooting power, firing for those narrow corridors of this abandoned ruin as the game progresses. Very excited to see how it happens. With that said, let's go straight on to lists with Robin coming up first.
Hi, it's Robin from Geeks Wargaming. So today I have brought my Iron Hands. It's 3,000 points and I'm running the Company of Bitter Iron as my Rite of War. And that allows me to take Medusan Immortals as a compulsory troop choice. And they get the line subtype and they also get Heart of the Legion. So they become very strong when they're on objectives. Going into the units, I have 3 HQs, which is not always seen in Horus Heresy. So starting with my Warlord, I have a Praetor, which I have upgraded to be a Iron Father, which is a Iron Hand specific upgrade. Basically makes him very tanky, gets a 3-up in vulnerable save, he gets a Machinator array, and feel no pain. So he's pretty tough. His Warlord trait is Silver Iron Will, which makes him ignore any sort of modifiers to statistics, including fear and stuff like that. It also gives me 2 reactions in either the shooting or the charge phase, but I can't do one in the movement phase. So quite a sort of a slow, methodical army the Iron Hands are, and they just like to sort of punish you with firepower. My second HQ is a Librarian Consul, and he's been given Biomancy, and that is to buff up some of my my units. So with my Rite of War, I can put certain HQs into my Medusan Immortals. They actually get the Bitter Duty keyword given to them, and any of my Bitter Duty keyword units also get Hatred Traitors, so I'll be re-rolling all the hits. So hopefully that should help me in the game. My third HQ is a Moritat, and he has been upgraded with Grav Pistols, which again is a Iron Hands specific way of doing it. So he's very good at taking out any vehicle that you point him out. Very, very good at killing dreadnoughts as well. Not so good on the troops, but anything mechanical he can deal with. Moving into my troops, I have 2 squads of tactical marines, and they are both in rhinos. So really important to get line in games of Horus Heresy. So they're my first 2 line units. I also have a retinue actually for my HQ, for my Iron Father, Morlocks, and they've got the company banner, which makes them a line unit. So that's 3 line units I've got in my list so far. I've then got my 2 squads of Medusan Immortals, and I've kitted them out quite differently. So the first one is the more traditional with the bolters and also grab shredders. The sergeant in that squad has got Artificer armour, and he's also got a power fist for a bit of punch. My second squad of Medusan Immortals, I've gone for something a little bit different, a little bit controversial, because I've kitted them out for melee. So they've all got chainswords, and the sergeant has a thunder hammer. And the thinking behind that is I can put the Biomancy Librarian in, buff them up, give them the extra strength, the extra toughness. They've got the hatred, and they've also got shred from the chainsword. So they actually become quite a good melee unit for Iron Hands, which is something that Iron Hands actually struggle with. They're more of the sit back, take loads of fire and dish out loads of fire. So it's just something a little bit different to try out. Both of my Immortal squads are in Land Raiders, with the heavy bolters and the las cannons. Then moving on to my elites, I have 3 separate Contemptor Dreadnoughts. They're all kitted out the same way, which is the Gravis Melter Gun and the Grav Gun in the Power Fist. I really like the Grav Gun in the Power Fist because it gives me some good board control, because the Grav Gun leaves a template which becomes difficult and dangerous terrain, which can be really hard for your opponent to sort of move around. And when you're facing quite a mobile army that wants to get in your face, quite good to put those templates down. My next elite choice is 2 Apothecaries, which will be accompanying the Tactical Marines to give them those 4 up feel no pains when they're on objectives. So I've got some really good resilient line units in this army, which I think will really help me to do well in this game. My last choice in the army, and this is one of those sort of meme choices really, you don't really see it, but I love it because it's just crazy. It is a Predator upgraded with the conversion beamer. It's one of those tanks which either does really well for you or it dies instantly. If you can position it well, the longer range shot that you get, the more powerful it becomes. So you really want to try and plink stuff off from the other side of the table. So that is it. That is my list, my 3,000 points. Really resilient, mechanised force, and let's go and kick Pardo's butt.
The World Eaters are back and led by Khârn the Bloody again. I will be using the Berserker Assault Rite of War, which gives me a +2 to run and charges as well, and actually puts my Predators into fast attack, which actually come into play for this list. So let's go straight onto this. As I've already stated, my first HQ is Khârn the Bloody. He will be my Warlord, and he is just a wrecking machine when it comes to close combat. Obviously, his Warlord trait is pretty cool as well. He gets an extra movement reaction, and in the charge phase, you actually can't do a reaction against him. So no overwatching, which is great for this mission. And this specific list I'm actually going against because Iron Hands can double fire as a special reaction, being Iron Hands. So yeah, can't wait to actually get stuck in. My second HQ is a Praetor in Artificer armor. I have actually paid for mastercrafting his Thunder Hammer, and apart from that, he's got a bolt pistol to go with him. And yeah, he's basically going to be babysitting a retinue of 10 chosen. Yes, I've maxed it out with both my HQs, so both Khârn and my Praetor will both have 10 chosen warriors as a retinue. They are all kitted out with bolt pistols and Chainaxes, so as world eater as you can be. And yeah, they have a 2-up armor save. They've got a lot of attacks when they charge in. Weapon skill 5. They're actually a great unit and something that a lot of people are missing out on. I think retinues are something that people are missing out on. People are going for veterans. Go for retinues. If you've got like the sort of Praetor, give him max it out. 10-man squads are great. I'm going quite lenient with my close combat weapons, but you can actually give them a lot of spicy lightning claws, thunder hammers, power fists, that they actually can get really expensive, but really tough and hard hitting. Moving on to elites, we've got 1 Contemptor for today. I've actually equipped him with 2 Gravis Power Fists with inbuilt Plasma Blasters for as many attacks into close combat as I can. My second elite unit is a unit of Red Butchers. Again, I've nearly maxed out the unit, and it is a unit of 9. I've got 8 of them with 2 wielding power axes, and my Devourer, which is basically the sergeant, is packing 2 chain fists. Lastly, in the elite slot, we have a Apothecarion Detachment of 2 apothecaries, as stock, chainsword, bolt pistol, normal 3+ armor save, and they will be attached to my 2 troop choices, which are 2 units of tactical marines. Now, I've actually paid a lot of points for them because not only does the sergeant have a power fist and artificer armor, I've also upgraded the units to have a Vexilia, and all of them, except obviously the sergeant, have chain swords as well. I should have Chainaxes because they are for free, but we play strict WYSIWYG, and these models actually come equipped with chain swords in the back. So I've gone for chain swords this time. Still great. Shred, extra attack as well for being a bolt pistol and a chain sword. So they do pack a punch when they are needed. And for this specific mission, line will be very important. Lastly, we go into heavy support. First of all, we have a Kratos. As I've already stated, I love the tank. I love the aesthetic of the tank. I've actually changed it up quite a lot to obviously the Kratos I use, for example, with my Imperial Fists. This time I've gone with full Volkite. I've got Volkite sponsons, I've got Volkite front guns. The turret's main gun is also a big Volkite as well. So many shots, a total of 12 on the big gun, 10 on the sponsons, and 6 on the frontal guns to really go for infantry, which again, Robin has actually bought a lot of. Apart from that, obviously it's got the standard coaxial autocannon, which is a great little addition to actually have rerolls on the main gun. Moving on in heavy support, we have 2 Land Raider Proteus, which will be a dedicated transport basically to my HQs and their retinues. I've paid extra points for more las cannons, so hull-mounted las cannons on them, and hopefully take down some tanks on the other side of the battlefield and move towards key positions to actually unload that retinue and obviously my HQs into clinical positions. Lastly, in fast attack, we have 2 Predators. They're not a squadron, they're separate units. And again, more las cannons. I've got the Gravis las cannons and the Sponson las cannons. Las cannons all around, and I do need them because there's a lot of vehicles on the other side of the battlefield. So that is my list, 9 points under, so 2,991 points exactly. Very eager to get into battle and hopefully get a win for the World Eaters. With that said, you've seen my list. You've seen Robin's list. On to the battle we go, coming up next.
The enhanced muscles burned with strain. Each augmented sinew screamed in agony as every ounce of strength braced against the unrelenting force it countered. In contrast, synthetic fluids paced across tubes around the pistons and gears of the bionic arm that wrestled against its organic counterpart. The loud whirring and creaks were the audible exertions that pushed the artificial limb to its limits. The World Eater and Iron Hand Space Marines fought in a test of might, flesh over iron, as both weapons clutched in gauntlets were locked in a deadly embrace. Both warriors were unwilling to yield to the other. The World Eater's rage pushed his body beyond the limits of any Astartes. In turn, the Loyalist used his Mechanicum-crafted form to squeeze every advantage possible to crush his foe. Their fates would be left to a battle between the biological and the mechanical.
And here we go. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for battle. Robin from Geeks Wargaming in the house.
I'm on the wrong side here, Pardo.
You are on the wrong side. You are playing World Eaters. I am playing Iron Hands. We switched it up in the last moment. No, we didn't. So, welcome. Obviously, they've already seen you in the introduction, and I'm sure no one skips the introduction and watches the game, because it's normally the other way around. And if you do, exactly, naughty. We are playing World Eaters versus Iron Hands, and I don't think I mentioned it in the introduction, but it's the first time ever I am playing Iron Hands in Horus Heresy. Horus Heresy 1.0, Horus Heresy 2.0, I've never played against them, never played with them, so this is a glorious day for me. And you've just said that you think that you haven't played World Eaters in 2.0.
I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I haven't played them in 2.0, maybe in 1.0.
Maybe. Maybe someone that's played you is going to comment in the comment section.
Yeah, probably,
What do you mean you didn't play against me?
I've been to a few events.
Yeah.
I think there possibility that I went to a team event, so it might have been a 1,500 points off of an army or something like that. Maybe.
An allied detachment.
Yeah, allied detachment.
Amazing.
But yeah, not that I remember. But
cool.
Yeah.
So, white versus black for today. I have strategic advantage. We are playing sector control, one of the new exemplar missions from the new exemplar battles book, which is basically the book with Fulgrim in it, the new rules for Fulgrim, which by the way are totally crap compared to normal Fulgrim. You're paying 200 points more for a demon Primarch, which is worse than the minus 200 points one. Games Workshop. Check it out. Sort it out. So we're going to go through the mission very, very briefly. So I have strategic advantage. I am the attacking player. So I am deploying on that side. We're both deployed at Dawn of War. Robin on this side and his Iron Hands are the defender. So what happens is you split the battlefield into half, and we deploy 5 objectives on your half of the deployment. So you're defending the city, the beginning parts of this ruined city. So we've got some objectives, which I placed 3, he placed 2. So we've got 1 there, we've got 1 in this small ruin here, we've got 1 in no man's land here, no cover. I guess you can imagine who deployed that one there. And then we've got 1 here in this crate depot, and then 1 beside this land raider here. Now, at the end of each player turn, whoever is scoring it, only line units can score it. Actually rolls a d6 on a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, it's a 0. On a 4, 5, 6, it's a 1 point. And on a 7+, which you might be confused, it is a 2 points or 3 points? 3 points, yes.
Yeah,
so
quite a big
how
swing
do
on
we
that.
get? How do we get the 7+? Well, the 7+ is only for me, for the attacker, and because I get a +2 on each of my rolls. So it's going to be easier for Robin at the start, because obviously he's defending the objectives on his side, and my main point is to actually move aggressively towards his lines and start scoring those objectives. I've got 4 line units, you've got 5. So you've got 1 more unit, which isn't that bad. Obviously, we're quite balanced on that side. And yeah, very, very thematic as well. The World Eaters rushing towards the ruined city to butcher the upcoming Iron Hands. Why is Iron Hands just sit back and shoot at anything?
It's what we
anything
do.
that moves.
It's what we do.
Yeah,
like
anything
sit back
that
and
moves.
shoot.
Exactly. Cool. So let's go through deployment. Let's start with the World Eaters. Which are mine, but on Robin's side. So on this flank, we've got the only Contemptor flanking already on this side. Behind him is 1 of my line units, the tactical squad, with the attached Apothecary sneakingly in. So you haven't seen these guys yet, okay?
No
They're
idea
sneaking
where
in.
they are.
The Red Butchers, which don't have a deployment, a dedicated transport for today, coming out of the ruins there and deploy them as close to the deployment edge as possible. Behind them is the first Predator. Then moving closer to the middle, we have the first of the 2 Land Raider Proteus with my Praetor and his retinue. Just beside him, we've got none other than Khârn the Bloody in his dedicated transports, with again his retinue, as I stated at the beginning. We've got the Kratos beside, and then the second Land Raider with again another sneaking line unit of tactical marines with an Apothecary just on this side. So both tactical squads flanking on either side, and trying to score those vital, important objectives. Now, you want to come on this side? Come. Follow me, Robin. We've just had a very nice lunch, so we're both.
We have very
just
full
want a nap.
and sleepy.
We just want a nap, and sleepy. Yeah, he hasn't slept. So food and no sleep actually.
So if I lose, I've got an excuse.
You've got excuses.
Yeah.
So take us through what's happening here.
Okay, so in the Land Raider, I have my Warlord with his retinue, the Morlock Terminators.
Okay.
We have a tactical squad in this Rhino. It's just the one that's got the Sergeant with the Chainsword. That's the only difference. We've got a Contemptor Dreadnought. All my Contemptors are the same.
Yep.
In here, we have the Shooty Medusan Immortals.
Okay.
And they have the Moritat in that squad.
Perfect.
And in this one, we've got the Melee.
Medusan
Immortals. Yeah.
Crazy things. Comment below.
Crazy things. Yeah. It's crazy. Well, it's a bit of an experiment. Let's see how they go.
I like it.
I think it might work. I think it might work with the.
I'm terrified of that Thunderhammer the Sergeant has.
Yeah. Especially when he's beefed up with Biomancy.
Exactly.
It should be good. Contemptor here, and then I've got with this objective, I've got a little bit of a stronghold here.
Ready for the onslaught of Khârn.
I've got the conversion beamer of Predator here. It's probably the only place that I could actually put him where he might actually get some long range firepower,
as
far away as possible.
And
this side of the table is a little bit dense in terrain, so he went there. Contemptor just sitting on the objective at the moment, and there's the second tactical squad in that Rhino ready to jump out, sit on that objective while everything else moves forward.
As you can imagine, scoring is very important. So we need to keep those units alive. You are in transports, which is a bit more helpful. I'm running up the field like a true world eater would do.
So you've got really weak las cannons as well.
I've got really weak las cannons. Strength 8 though.
Strength 8, thanks to the iron hands.
Can't believe it. And I actually just found out that obviously the Iron Warriors have a +1, whilst you have a subtract 1, which is pretty cool.
We just completely counteract.
Your advanced reaction is like exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I think mine is in basically
Overwatch,
whereas there's a shoot back. Yeah,
awesome, perfect. So I'm going first at the moment. Do you want to try and steal the initiative, sir?
Yes, I do.
And he's got the special dice as well.
Yes, I do. So I need to keep you as far away from me as possible.
Yeah, that is very true. That's a good plan. If that's your game plan, that's a good game plan.
Yeah, I did, that line there, just get used to that, because that ain't moving. That's a car park.
That's just shooting. And you've got 2 objectives at the very back as well. So it's quite important to score. Anyway, we've got a steal the initiative dice. So we've got 5 sides with the SN logo. We don't want to see that. We want to see the side with the I just stole. There we go. So good luck, my friend.
Yes, thank you very much.
Can we see that side? No. Okay, so that means that the World Eaters will be going first. Turn 1 for the World Eaters, coming up next. And we're back. Movement now over for the World Eaters as they start crossing the streets, these abandoned streets. Just put a little joke of why did the World Eater cross the road? So I want you to comment on the comment section and finish that joke off for me, because I can't really finish it off. I don't know what to say. So, but yeah, they're nearly crossing the road. Yeah, basically, that's what they're looking for. So everybody's crossing these streets. We've got a couple of tanks shuffling here and there. So as you can see, we've got the tokens down. I've run up with my Contemptor. I've run with this squad of tacticals. Obviously, I get +2 for this Rite of War. My Red Butchers are heavy, so I can't sadly run, but they've moved up to 6 inches. My Predators shuffled up just behind, just to get a bit more of range on their guns. Both of my Land Raiders have moved 6 inches up to fire all of their las cannons, and I'll try and go more aggressive next turn. My Kratos shuffled up a bit, just because its minimum range is 30, and the rest of its guns are 48, so it's in a great position on that edge of the street to actually fire at anything, really. There's no infantry, which is what you really want to be shooting at, but hopefully my las cannons can crack open some of the vehicles, dedicated transports, and then I can shoot at the infantry. That would be a key. If not, I'll just shoot as much as possible into those Contemptors, and hopefully see Robin roll some ones. I've given him my dice, which roll ones. I've specifically given them the ones that actually roll a lot of ones. So, and then on this side, we've got my second tactical squad, again, running up the field, -2 for going through terrain, but obviously it gets redundant because I get a +2. So there we go, coming out of that ruin on this side. That is my movement. There isn't going to be a lot of shooting, but the shooting that there will be is going to be powerful because I've got a lot of las cannons. So into the shooting phase coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the first Predator firing all of its lance cannons into this Land Raider here. He will be evading to get some extra resilience on that. Now, the -1 strength is only against Dreadnoughts and infantry.
Dreadnoughts and infantry, yeah.
I'm still strength 9 against vehicles.
You are, yeah.
Which is great.
Sadly.
Sadly. Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 3s. That is 1 miss. I'm happy with that. And then strength, looking for 5s. Sunder. So that's 1 glance. That is only 1 glance to start off with. So you have a 6 up from the intervening Dreadnoughts.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
See, I told you I gave you nice dice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so next up we will be doing that Land Raider, and I will be shooting. I'll be shooting one of the sponsons on the left, on my right, your left, into your Predator here, and then the rest will be firing into this Land Raider here.
Okay.
So let's do the 1 shot into the Predator, which is twin linked, which is a fail, twin linked. There's a hit, and then 5s. That's a 4, but I do have Sunder. That is a 1 glance on there, and then
that'll be a pen.
oh yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about so that's a pen, and then these are going into the Land Raider, which do need 5s. So that I need to do that again because one of them is twin link. So I'll do the twin link sponson, which is a hit, and these 2, which is a miss. And then now needing 5s and 6s with Sunder. Okay, so 1 pen on the Land Raider with no cover at all. This is a pen, but there is you do have cover, so 6 up.
Here we go, number 6.
That's a 1, the opposite of that. Okay, so shall we see what happens to this Land Raider?
No.
That's a 5. So it becomes a 6. It is immobilized, which is great. And
he didn't want to move anyway.
Let's see what happens to the Predator. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's a 1. Okay, so it's a 2, so it's a shaken. Perfect. Okay, so lastly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's keep it simple, I think. I'm going to do all the las cannon shots into... I don't know if to start whittling down a Dreadnought or try and open up a... There's no first strike here, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to try and start taking some wounds off that Dreadnought.
Okay, so now you are -1 strength.
Now -1, which I'm still wounding on 3s now, not 2s, which is that's where the benefit comes out. So 2 twin-linked sponsons. That's 1 hit, and 3s to wound, which is a wound, and then I've got 2 shots from the Gravis, which is 1 hit, and no wound. So just 1 5 up. Yeah. No. So that's 1 wound taken off, which will wound marker now. And then lastly, to finish off basically my shooting phase, no, I do have to do all my Volkite shots. So last Predator is firing into this Land Raider here. Here we go.
I might Shroud, because I can do 2.
You can do 2 with your Warlord trait, right?
Yeah, I can do 2 with
so evading again.
Yeah, I'm going to evade with that.
Okay.
As well, yeah. I should have maybe evaded with that, but it's fine. That's got my Warlord in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Survive it a bit more, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. 4 shots hitting on 3s. 3 hit and 5s and 6s. Oof, nothing. Sunder.
Oh,
1.
Just the 1.
And you do have an evade. So Shroud. That is a 3. Okay, so 1 hull point down there. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to do all the shots of the Kratos. There's a lot of shots. He's going to... There's no models outside. No dedicated transport has been exploded. So I'm going to do all my shots into Mr. Contemptor here. And hope for the best. We'll come back for any saving throws from Robin. Okay, we're back. And an onslaught of Volkite firepower and autocannon coaxial firepower have actually done... I did a total of 7. Robin already has saved his first...
Got a bit excited.
Get excited, yeah. So the coaxial autocannon is great because what it does, it twin links the main gun on the tank. But I have been quite good. Remember that a -1 strength still, so I was wounding on 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
But I did do a steady 6 wounds. Respectable.
Could kill him.
Could kill him. 6 ones, please, Robin, and we're all happy. Okay, here we go. 2 up saves. There we go. The perfect dice roll. There we go. That actually finishes off my turn 1. How do you feel? That wasn't that scary, was it?
No, not really.
Not
I was
really.
going to say, you did
Immobilised on one
immobilise
side.
that, but I probably wasn't going to move it that much closer anyway.
Yeah, you want to defend it. Perfect. So at the end of my player turn, I do not have any objectives, so I don't have to roll for any. So it's quite simple. Now we go on to Iron Hands turn 1, coming up next.
Now the fun starts.
Hey folks, hope you're enjoying the battle report. Just wanted to quickly mention that applications for Horus Heresy No Retreat 5 is still open, and of course it will close on the 26th of November, which is this coming Sunday at the time of watching this. So make sure you get your applications in. Head over to the website smbattlereports.com and click on the Tournaments tab. You'll see Horus Heresy and you can apply there with all the details. So yeah, back to the game. Hope you enjoy.
For the War Master, death to the false Emperor! The war is far from over. For the Emperor!
Turn 1 movement for the Iron Hands finished. Everything coming out to play, I think?
Yeah,
is everything out?
Yeah, I've committed pretty hard.
My Kratos is happy with all its rolling.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to kill it.
No, like we've been speaking about it off camera. It's very important. It's a very important turn for you to score points.
Yeah, which is why all the bodies are out.
Yes, all the line has to be out. You need those tasty points just because we know that next turn, most of my infantry are going to be on you, and you don't really want that. So it's a good turn to start scoring. So take us through your movement. Let's start on this flank. What's happening here?
Okay, so the Rhinos just moved across slightly to sort of barricade the tactical Marines who are sitting on an objective, and I've put them in a way that they can all shoot nicely through here, apart from the Apothecary. I couldn't get line of sight on that. The Contemptor started to move over to sort of claim this space.
Okay.
The Land Raider being immobilised was a little bit of a pain, but to be honest, it's just
it's in a good position. Anyway.
It's in a good position. It's a decent gun platform, so they've just sort of disembarked here, and they're sitting on that objective.
Okay.
I've then moved up with the Contemptor. But obviously scared away.
I reacted. So I've got 2 reactions in my movement phase, and I've done what no World Eater general would do.
I'm disappointed.
It's a tactical retreat.
Tactical
retreat. So I've moved back. Your Contemptors were an 8 and 9 inch charge. Now they are an 11 and 12.
Yeah.
So I need to keep them alive. Those las cannons are important for me. So I've basically reacted with both of those as we went through. And then more disembarking here?
Yeah, the Immortals are on that objective. I mean, it's not ideal because they're quite a decent unit and you want them to be sitting more in the midfield. But they're doing a job there. They're scoring an objective and it's going to be hard for you to get them off.
Yes.
Does mean that the Moritat is completely out of range of anything. It's only got 12-inch range. So you've got to come close with something that he wants to shoot, i.e. a Land Raider or a Dreadnought, something like that. So you might not see that much action in this game, but you never know. The Tactical Marines got out of that Rhino, sitting on that objective in the ruin, so that's their job, just to babysit that objective for the rest of the game.
Definitely, yeah.
This was the tricky one.
Yeah, and this was the hard thinking one.
This was the hard thinking one because there's an objective there, I need to score it. There's also a lot of stuff here which is threatening my Warlord and his retinue.
My inner loyalist actually tried to help you a bit as well, because it is very, very tricky. It's obviously there's Slay the Warlord as well in this mission.
Yeah, there is.
So
Yeah.
and that's just your Warlord. He's actually quite by himself on this side. There's a lot to deal with. Obviously, he wanted to stay away. You stayed away 12 inches away from the Red Butchers,
Yeah.
so I didn't move forward with a reaction.
Yeah.
That was interesting, but obviously you still have your Dreadnought. Now you say you think you've got the firepower to actually deal with that Contemptor, don't you?
But I don't know. I've got 2 grav guns in here. I've got a melter gun,
Yeah.
and then I've got the
Las
las
cannons.
cannons. So
Yeah.
I'd have to get pretty lucky.
Do you want to move this?
Yeah, I didn't actually move that,
move
did
that,
I? Yeah, so I've got some firepower there. What I was thinking about doing is moving closer and then charging, but then that would mean that the Red Butchers would have reacted.
The problem right now is that the Red Butchers is far too greater in number.
Yeah.
If it was like a 5-man squad, I think you had a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with a 9-man squad, which personally is a bit too much. Maybe.
It is a bit too much. But this is a very tanky unit. So
Is it
I
2 or
don't
3
know.
wounds? Do they have,
They've got 2
wounds?
2 or 3 wounds.
and do they
I
have
can't
female
remember.
pain as well?
I'll have to check that. They've got battle hardened, which is good against shooting
and instant killing as well.
yeah, instant death and stuff like that. So they are pretty tanky. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen over here. Probably
Risking it for
out-deployed
biscuits.
myself.
Yeah.
but I need to get that objective. So
Yeah, it's
an
important, at least
objective
for
game.
1 turn. Maybe you're
Yeah.
lucky with that dice roll, and you do start scoring some turns. Perfect. The battlefield is already looking chaotic. It's already looking beautiful, like how we like it to see. Hope you're enjoying it at home as well. So that's the movement phase done. There is a lot of shooting though, so we're coming back for that in just a second. And we're back, and the fun starts. We're about to start shooting.
We are.
Shall we start on this side, Robin?
Yeah.
I like this side.
Yeah,
Let's start
yeah.
with this side. So
again, lots of contemplation about what to
we've
do
actually
here.
rotated back to where it was.
Yeah.
Just because he's
My
decided.
original idea was to always shoot this
Yep.
Predator, and then when we were talking it through, it was like, oh, actually, maybe the Dreadnought. But
I tried to
actually-
trick you. I
tried to trick
you.
me.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
But, you know, so yeah, I'm going to shoot the heavy bolters. Are going to try and plink off some wounds over here.
Okay.
And then all the las cannons are coming into the Predator. So I need to get rid of that.
Okay,
really.
so I think
That's next turn's problem.
yes, that's next turn's problem, which you can't really do much against it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to evade. It's the tank where you're going to be firing with the least amount of armor.
Yeah.
So might as well try. It's going to have a 6-up followed by 5-up
Yep.
because of intervening models.
Yep.
So I'm going to evade over there if you don't mind.
Cool.
Perfect. So,
Right,
heavy
so we'll do
bolter
the heavy
first?
bolters first. So they all hit.
All hits, yeah.
And then, what's their toughness?
Toughness 4. Yeah, toughness 4.
Okay, so that is
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So 2-ups. Perfect. All
good.
passed.
All
Okay,
good.
and then we've got the las
Las
cannons,
cannons,
which
so
are
that's
4
4.
shots. Yeah, I think we might have done it badly, or on my side. I think I was doing the sponsons to 1 shot twin linked, and the middle one doing 2 shots. But comment below, let me know, because we can't
remember.
But here we go. Doesn't matter. So it's 4 shots, not twin linked.
Oh,
that is
that's
2
always the way.
2
isn't it?
hits.
Yeah, I'll use reroll. Oh no, no
No,
rerolls
no
in this
rerolls.
game,
No,
mate.
no,
rerolls.
no. Take those rerolls back. Then leave them in
no.
40k. I don't like them.
So
Okay.
force glance 5 to pen.
Yes, sir. No, this is armor is 13, so
13.
Fours to glance.
Force to glance.
You
yeah,
do
5
have
to
Sunder.
pen. I do have Sunder. Force to glance 5 to pen. Oh, just
Only
the
one glance.
Ugh.
So I was evading there. I still have a 6-up from the model just in front. And look, same as you.
Look at that.
Same as you. I don't
Add
even need
insult
the
to
evade.
injury there.
Exactly. Perfect. So not the best of starts. Let's
Not the
carry
best
on.
of starts.
Let's do your Warlord's unit. He's firing some shots into.
Yeah, so he's going to shoot his melter into the Contemptor.
Okay.
Hitting on. Not that.
Not that. Yeah.
No, and then I need a Scad dice, Steve.
Okay. There is some on the tray over there. Help yourself, like you're at home.
Like I'm at home.
Yeah.
There we go.
You just
right.
need a tea, which I don't have a kettle, so don't ask for one, but it would be nice.
Well, you knew I was coming from England and didn't get the tea.
I know. We've got a Costa coffee nearby, so.
Lovely.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
it's-
2 inches, so
Yeah,
it
2d6,
hits basically.
right? Or is it?
Oh, so yeah, sorry,
one more.
2d6.
So
Yeah,
4
so it's
inches. It's still a hit because of this thing.
Ballistic
So it's a hit.
skill 5. Yeah, so that's straight on his head.
Roll a dice.
So on a 2+,
It's
it
a
is
wound.
it's a wound.
It's a wound with
Yeah.
with my
You
invulnerable
can-
allowed.
yeah,
So
invulnerable
5 up. No.
Okay,
so
so he takes 1.
take a wound down to 5 on him.
Yeah, and
Any
then
more
I'll-
shots from them?
Yeah, I'll do the
Combi
same
bolters.
again from the other.
Ah, is it 2?
There's 2 in the squad. So that's
direct
a hit.
hit. Yeah. So again,
And again.
looking for a 6 really.
Oh,
It's
no,
a 1.
so nothing. Oh,
happens.
God.
Yeah.
Now,
Do you have
because they
combi
grab
bolters?
guns, there is actually a template
That goes underneath.
that goes underneath.
Okay, we'll mark it
So
just to guide us for next
there
time.
you go. That stays just to cause you a bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's -2 to my movement, right?
Yeah, I think we'll have to check. I think it's difficult and dangerous terrain.
Okay,
so
cool.
it might do a wound off you.
Perfect.
If you trip over.
Okay, you've got some
so I've got
combi
some
bolters
combi
there?
bolters. Yeah, so I need to count some dice. So
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 2. Is it 2 of them, right?
2 of them.
Two
yeah,
of them, because one's the banner.
Yeah,
so,
one's the banner.
So you are in rapid fire range.
Yeah.
So that is 2 shots each, twin linked, right?
2 shots twin linked. Yeah. Oh, they all hit, don't
Yes.
they? Always the way. And then 6s. No.
Nothing. Okay. So at least you've put a 1. I'm just going to put a wound here just before we forget. So that's this side down.
Yeah.
Let's move on to some more big shots. Shall we do Gravis Melter, right? Into
Yeah.
them.
Gravis Melter.
2 shots, twin linked. That's 1 hit.
Lots of ones
Twin
coming
linked.
out.
That's another
Oh,
one.
another
Stop
one.
rolling those.
Oh, God.
Okay, so it is strength 8, so you can just glance it on a 6. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. And then, because you're not in melter range, you need to be within 12.
Yep.
Oh, you are within 12, right? Because you were going to charge.
yes.
Yeah, you are. So, what was that? I'll let you reroll. So 2d6 instead, and see
Sorry,
what
a
happens.
bit too quick there.
Yeah. So
There
that
you
is
go.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So still nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Next one. Shall we
Next
do the
one.
same?
Yeah, yeah. I've still got the grav to do, but we'll do those.
Okay, we'll do them
afterwards,
off camera. Yeah.
So
That is
twin
1
linked.
hit, twin linked. Again, that's 4 ones. And then double
And
2d6. That is
That is a
8.
pen.
9, yeah, that is a pen. Yeah, nothing I can do there.
AP1.
AP1, yeah.
Come on.
It is. It blows up. So we do have a lot of guys inside. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to get 11 of your dice and to wound them because it does blow up.
Yep.
So on 2 ups.
4,
That was a good shot.
6,
That was a very good shot.
9,
And that is Khârn's unit as well. So I'm not very happy about it.
11. Let's wound them all.
Okay, so 2s to wound. There we go. I'm going to use these dice now.
Use those.
And
Everyone dies.
They have 2 ups anyway because they are obviously the retinue. So chosen. So 2 ups here. I don't have to do them separately because they're all the same model. So 2 ups. So that is 1 dead.
It's
And-
is it strength 8?
Oh yes, it's true. It's true. So that's
3 dead.
Is it? Was that a roll
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, that was
so
a roll
3
as well.
dead. And I do have to do a pinning test as well.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're okay because Khârn has a leadership of 10.
Cool.
Good shot. Let's take them out. Let's put some flames. Let's put some wound markers here and there. And come back for more shooting. And we're back. And as you can see, we've got Khârn's units now out of the transport. Transport not there anymore. Makes me sad. Nothing we can do. So we've already taken a ping chest. I think we did it on camera. That actually was passed. And what we've done off camera whilst we had it off, was done all the small arms fire. So a couple of tactical squads had fired. We'll go over that. And then, like we said, off camera, out of sequence, we also did the grav. It got a hit. We've already rolled for it, and it actually got a glance in. So that land raider is now down to 4. We had some pop shots from this squad. We had some pop shots from this squad. That is snap firing as well.
Yeah, this
one,
was
right?
out of range. So we just did the biomancy spell on
And
on
it
them.
passed. So you've
Yeah,
got
passed that, yeah.
+1 to the little
All
token
my
there.
stats.
Yeah, and then we had like the rhinos and stuff firing that. So we've done 2 wounds on Khârn.
2's on Khârn. yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 ups. That's 1 more wound on one of them, which
Nice.
I'll put a little one for now. And then what else did we do? And then
We
these
had over here into
here.
this squad. So yeah.
6 wounds. So this tactical squad firing into my tactical squad,
Yeah.
and 6 wounds dealt. So I'm going to do 3 ups. Yeah, I'm not going to do Artificer armor at the moment because I've got a power fist which could come in handy later on. So 3 ups, followed by Feel No Pain because I've got Apothecary in there, and that is 1
guy
dead.
dies.
So I'll take him off. And that's all the small arms fire dealt. Now, there is more shooting to do, so we're going to carry
Big
on.
guns.
Big guns, yes. We're going to start off with this Contemptor, and he's going to fire into the same unit. Perfect.
Yeah, I think although Grav isn't great against
Yeah, I am
armor,
bunched up right now for a little
Yeah,
nice-
they are bunched up, so I'm just in range. So I need to put it on him.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we've only got the one template.
I know. You didn't bring your templates.
So,
you have specific templates.
I've
for
got
these guys.
specific ones which I made,
Yeah.
but you typically forgot to bring them
I know.
on the plane with me. So, yeah.
Okay, so have you
That's
got
me.
your scatter around there?
So, yeah, I did have.
Is it in there? There
Yeah.
it is. Perfect.
Hardo's, just like my wife, tidying away.
Tidying away all the time.
Tidying away.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, so that goes 7, so that's probably not going to go anywhere, but it...
-5, right? So it's 2 inches.
-5, yeah.
Yeah, 2
So
inches.
2 inches would just land there.
Okay. So we'll keep it there for now. And then
Yeah.
you do have 2 melter shots, which are going in straight in, right?
Yeah, 2 melter shots.
Okay.
Try
So
and fry somebody.
hitting on 2s, twin links.
That's...
Okay, and
Just about,
twos
to evaporate some people.
Yes, so 2
Okay.
are dead. So,
So
one of
was
them
on
was one
one
wound.
wound, and then
So just take
another
the 2 from the back. And
2 back guys.
there
yeah.
we go. Take them off. Perfect. Next up, we've got the Predator, who
Yeah.
sadly the big gun is a blast, so can't,
Boo.
and it's not firing, so can't fire.
He says
So-
sadly, but
Yeah.
he said to me
I'm very
before we
happy.
started filming, I'm
gonna-
going to kill that on turn 1.
Exactly. I tried my best. At least it's snap firing.
Yeah.
So here we go. 2 shots snap firing though, and
So
this
this
is
is
going
into
into
the
the
Land
Land
Raider.
Raider. Okay. That is
Nada.
two shots which fail to hit.
They
And
go
now
wide.
we do have to finish off the 2 Land Raiders.
2 Land Raiders.
Pick your targets, Mr. Robin.
I think that this has now become a massive threat.
Yes.
Because I've got lots of infantry on the table.
That is very true.
But it has got a flare shield.
Very true. So you're wounding me on 6s, but
Yeah.
it's now or never, right? You need to start chipping off.
So I'm going to do the heavy bolters into this squad.
Okay.
And then the las cannons into this squad. And that'll be the same for those 2 raiders.
Perfect.
Right, so we'll do the heavy bolters first.
Okay.
That's not a wounded one.
No,
yet.
anymore.
Not anymore. Lots of 1s, Pardo. I don't like it. It's twin link though, isn't it?
No, not these. These are just 2 shots each.
The
las cannons.
No, this is the...
Oh, the heavy bolter. Yes,
heavy
it is
bolter,
twin linked, yeah.
Heavy bolter. Not that it matters.
Not that it matters.
Obviously. And then 3s. So that's 2
Two
saves on
saves.
Khârn's unit.
Okay, so 2 ups again. Dun, 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 dun. Both passed. Perfect.
And then the 4 las cannons.
Okay.
Oh, they all hit.
Ooh, that's the ones you want. You do want 6s though.
6s, yeah. Just glance you out. It's fine.
Yes, that's all you need to do
With Sunder.
with Sunder. So re-roll all of them.
Yeah, and these will all be 6s now, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, not bad.
2.
Not bad.
Nothing I can do at all. Have
take
I
it.
got intervening models from this unit in front of me?
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
do.
should do. No. So is it 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 ups, nothing.
Ooh,
So
close.
down to, I think they start with 6, so down to 4. And what else have we got?
The next Land Raider next to him. So again,
Is
I'll
it rinse and repeat?
rinse and repeat. So I'll
Okay.
do the heavy bolters first. So these ones are twin linked. Oh, he's getting his eye in a bit now.
Yes.
3s. Yeah, they all wound.
Okay, so that's 3
saves
heavy
there.
bolter shots. And that is 1 wound, so 1 does bleed.
One does
Got one.
bleed.
There we go. And then the
And
4
then
las cannons now firing.
4 las
So
cannons.
this
And these are
will
all going to
be
hit and they're all going to wound.
twisted up a bit.
And you're going to die.
Let's see. All hits.
Oh,
That's
you
the
did
best.
the first part.
That's the first part done, yep. And
And I'm just
No.
warming them up. Just warming them
same
up.
as before. Looking for 2.
No.
Nothing. Okay. I believe now that is the end of your shooting phase at least, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yes,
yeah, that
not
was
bad.
That was pants. That was good.
Yes. Now, I do have to do a leadership there because I've lost total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've lost total of 4. So I do need to do a leadership test there. Which I fail unless...
He's not fearless or
Unless
anything.
I'm fearless.
He's got to be fearless.
No, I don't think he's fearless. I'll check it, but I don't think he's fearless. So that's a fail. We'll see what happens there. And whilst we do that, we're going to check measurements for charges, and we'll come back in a second. Okay, we're back. And as you can see in the distance, Khârn is running away. He's not fearless. See, I remember having this conversation with DC. This has happened once before, and I remember saying, like, why isn't he fearless? But he is not, so he is running away. I rolled a 5, so running back a 5. Actually, I'm quite upset about that because that was a unit that I really wanted. You're not, yeah. I really wanted to get stuck in and personnel into.
What happened
into
was they saw Medusan Immortals with Chainswords and they thought, what is going on here? I don't like that.
I don't like this. There's something very funny about that.
I don't like that.
They must be very, very good in combat.
Be good, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have only one charge left.
It's a long bomb.
12-inch charge. You might as well do it because obviously Surge rule is in place.
So gets me a bit closer to where I want to be.
Bit of pressure.
What
is going on?
Oh,
What
yes.
did you just do? That was
a happy dance.
12-inch charge. Incredible. Contemptor moving all the way around. You actually need an 11 because you do get a +1 for that. So awesome. Okay, so we can carry on filming. He's got four attacks on the charge. Can he blow up my second Land Raider?
Let's hope so.
That would make me very sad.
He's just got normal fists, so it's not quite as scary as it.
So, hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Okay, and strength is 9, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 5s to glance.
Come on.
5s to glance. 6s are pens.
Oh,
one glance. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
So down to 3 on that Land Raider.
Yeah.
That now concludes your turn. I sadly can't hit back. We're not playing 40k, thank goodness. Tanks shouldn't be able to hit back. And we're now going to basically roll for your objectives.
Yeah.
So you are scoring every single one.
I am. Should we start over here?
Yeah, we're going to remind the public one more time. So on a 1, 2, 3, you get 0. On a 4, 5, 6, you get 1. You can't get 7 because you are the attacker.
Yeah.
Let's start rolling one at a time. So on this flank, that is 1 point for you, sir. This one, that is not a point. This one, that is a point. 2-0. This one, that is, I can't see it.
No.
That's nothing.
3.
And then the last one here.
The all-important one? No.
No. So you get 2
points
from your total of 5. At least, look, you get to, I don't think I can get to
Yeah,
these
you're going to struggle to
objectives
get those 3. It's going to be these 2.
that I can start
really?
fighting for.
Yeah.
Especially with Khârn running away. So
Yeah. We
Anyway.
just said off camera that he's going to fail his morale next turn and he's going to be off the board because that's what always happens.
I'm actually going to do it now.
Just do it now.
Because they're not going to believe us if this happens now. Okay, so here we go. Leadership 10.
Oh,
Okay, so he regroups. Damn, nothing else to do. Let's go on to my turn 2. Coming up next. Turn 2 as we approach the ruined city again. And the World Eaters have come out to play now. Everything's on the board now. Nothing is hiding away in tin boxes on both sides, which is good. More bodies on the table. How cool does it look? Look at this.
Looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty cool.
epic.
Yeah.
I am a little bit scared.
Yeah, don't be that scared. Like, I've got a lot of attacks, but I haven't really kitted anything out with like really good close combat weapons. So, and you're quite survivable.
I'm quite survivable against shooting.
Against shooting, not the other way around. Okay, so let's take you through what's happened in the movement phase. So what happened is I got out of combat with my Land Raider and I disembarked my retinue with my Praetor in it, and I moved towards obviously the objectives, which is where I want to get at. I've regrouped with Khârn and Betrayer. Obviously, I can't do anything else. And they act as if they are basically just waiting for my next turn. On this side, I have run again with this squad of tacticals, moving towards this flank. Hopefully, no one sees me. So don't look at them. Don't look at them. Then my tanks in the back lines have stayed put. They're in good positions. They're there to do what they want to do. They want to stay as further back as possible, out of range of those melters, and shoot at now the infantry squads on those objectives. And then I've basically told Robin already, the battlefield is split into this side and this corridor here. There's nothing happening in the middle. So taking you through what's happening here, I've got the Red Butchers moving up now 6 inches. My Predator stayed put, firing through the narrow corridors of the city into the Land Raid on the other side. I've run again with this tactical squad, and my Contemptor has moved up. Do you want to react with any of these units?
I can't.
Why?
Because my Warlord trait means that I can't react to my movement phase, but I can do 2 in my shooting or in the charge phase.
Which is great.
In the assault phase.
Which is very good. Perfect. Okay, so that is all my movements. Next up, we're going to go into shooting. We're going to start with the big guns and stuff, and then I'll have a little think about the rest. So, shooting, coming up next. Okay, starting off on this flank, we've got the Predator firing into your Land Raider. Are you going to evade, sir?
Yeah, I think so, because as part of this mission, I need to have surviving units.
Okay. Yes.
So
because you get a point. I can't
I get a
a
point for that. Yeah.
I don't get a point for that.
So
That's
that
not very
kind of
nice.
negates your +1 to the
Okay.
the
Extra
objectives, isn't it? So yeah, I will evade that.
Okay, perfect. So here we go. 4 shots, hitting on 3s, 1 miss, and then I've got 5s. I'll stay with that glance and reroll for Sunder. Okay, that's a penetrating hit and a glance in it. You do have intervening models first, so let's do the penetrating. The 6. Oh, again, and then the glancing. No, so you do have a 5 up now from Shroud, which you you do get. Okay. Impressive.
So in the last turn, he shot him and he evaded it all, and now he's evaded it all. It's fine.
Perfect. Okay, they're both really good tank
dodging
commanders. Yeah, dodging each other. Okay, we're going to move on to. I'm going to do 2 plasma blasters into them from the Contemptor itself. So, any reactions? Shoot back.
I might shoot back.
Okay, you need to say it. I'm going to say it now. Then.
I think I'm going to shoot back.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. Hitting on 2s, all hits, and then strength is 7, which
Strength
becomes 6, which is still.
Which is then 4.
Is it toughness 5? Are they toughness 5?
They take you down by 1,
Yeah.
and then they're battle hardened 1.
Okay, so battle hardened doesn't matter. Battle hardened is
matter,
when you wound
So
them.
it just counts
so
as
these are
3
all
is the
these are
wound,
all
yeah.
wounds. These are AP2. This one isn't. So 1 2-up save, and I can't instant kill you anyway. So battle hardened, that's fine. And then these are AP2. So
Okay,
3
so they're
4-ups. They're cataphracti, right?
Yeah, so just one guy takes a wound.
And you don't know if they have 2 or 3, right? So we have to check that.
I think they got 2.
Yeah, I don't think the 3 wounds battle hardened is something Death Guard would have. Because I know some of their units do have that. Okay, more las cannon shots. Let's move on to this side. So what I'm going to do...
shoot back over here.
Oh, yes. Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Let's
do that?
Before we forget.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I've got to do the scatters, haven't I?
Okay.
I've got to try and find my scatter dice.
Is it? It's not... Yeah, it is. It's not a wall of death. That's just flamers.
No, it's just a little blast. So, where have you tied it up again, Pardo?
Probably. What do you want? A scatter dice?
A scatter dice.
I don't have one here.
Have I got a scatter die? I've probably been collecting them all.
I think you have it.
Collecting them all in my pockets.
Do you have it?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No. Ooh, hide and seek now.
Where's it gone?
Let's see if anybody
find it.
can hunt it.
No.
No, look, there's a scatter one there. There's a white one there.
There
so
we go.
You can get that one.
We found it. We'll do that.
Okay, so let's do that one first.
Okay, so I've just put it straight on the middle of him.
Yep, perfect.
On his head. You watch. This is where I scatter back onto my own unit.
I would love that. Onto your Land Raider. So that is 6,
Ooh, that
7,
is a
8,
big
9.
scatter, but that might...
-4?
-4, yeah.
Or is it weapon skill 5? It's probably weapon skill 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 inches is 4 inches that way.
4 inches that way. So it might just make your charge a little bit awkward.
Okay.
So are we happy with that there?
Perfect.
So that hits those 2. So you need to do
2, right?
Yeah.
So you need to
2
roll
dice.
for that. How do you roll for grab
so
on that?
This is a strength test.
Okay.
So you have to roll underneath your
Strength for
or
each one,
toughness.
right?
It's 4 anyway, isn't it? So,
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 is to save myself, right? Under, I need to roll. I'll check. I'll roll.
Yeah.
So one's gone up, one's gone under. So let's check that. I'll come back in a second. Robin's still checking because there's a lot to read for that.
There's a lot to read
for the
for a
grab.
gun.
So it says suffers a wound. We still think that I
You'll
do
get a
have
save.
my save. So it's to a 2-up. One was passed, one was not. I had to go under. So, and it is a 1. So he is wounded, which I already have actually put a little wound.
AP4.
I saw the
You
future.
predicted it.
I saw the future.
So that's the first one.
Okay, and then you've
So
got
you got
another
another
one.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I could like land it there, you know,
that
clip
would be
both of them,
better.
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Okay, so
That's
that's a
a
hit.
hit.
Direct hit on top of it.
Okay, so 2 to 5
Yep.
is one that you can save.
Okay,
so invulnerable save
I
on
can
that.
save it. 5 up. That is a 6.
Oh,
So it is
done
a
it.
pass. But I
But there
do
is
have
there is a
blast
template
that.
under, yeah.
Perfect.
And then I have a melter gun.
Okay. Oh, can't see
He's
that.
missed
so
again.
1 again.
He's missed
Okay,
again.
and then some combi bolters. So
yeah, and there was 4 shots,
4
wasn't
shots, yeah. 4 shots. 4 combi bolter shots.
there? Rapid fire now, though?
It's still, that's rapid fire is 2 shots.
Yeah.
It's 40k, which is
just
4
the-
shots.
yeah.
Twin linked, unless they're weapon skill 5.
I don't think so.
Okay. And 1 wound.
1 wound.
2 up, That's a pass with the roll of a 5. So that's everything on this side. We're going to move on to this side and fire some more las cannon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and clink as many wounds as I can off this Contemptor, which I think is going to be a spot of bother later on. So my first Land Raider is going to fire into him. So I've got 4 shots, normal shots, hitting on 3s. That is 3 misses.
Rolling like me.
And then it's strength 8, so I need 3s to wound, which is a wound. And then I've got a twin linked one, so hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So that's 2 wounds onto the Contemptor. 5 up save, sir.
5 ups. Makes
1 goes
fails
through,
one.
so 1's down to 5. And then what I'm going to do is my Predator las cannon Predator is going to fire into him as well. So I have 4 shots there. Hitting on 3s, all hit this time. And 3s to wound. That is 2 more.
5 ups. No.
Okay, so he's down to 3 wounds remaining. That isn't bad at all. That is all my big shots. What I will be doing now is I will be shooting my Kratos into this unit here. We're going to do it off camera. There's a billion shots, and we'll come back for the saving throws on there. Okay, we're back, and we've done a lot of wounds. We've gotten 10 wounds, I believe, from the big, the main gun. Then all the sponsons and the other smaller Volkites have done a total of 7, and an auto cannon has gone through. So that's all the wounds dealt. Now for the saving throws. You're going to do 1 on a normal save?
Yeah, just on a normal dude.
Okay.
So it'll be a 3-up save. He has got a 4-up feel no pain.
Because you're on an objective, right? Okay.
And they get Heart of the Legion in this.
Okay.
So 3-up. Yep, makes
That's a pass. Okay.
And then this is going to get a bit awkward because obviously he's got that feel no pain.
Okay.
A 4-up. So I think I'm going to have to roll it 1 at a time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you can't do your feel no pain until after. So as soon as you fail one, the feel no pain now, because of the effect you get, it goes to the side. So you do it at the end.
So I'm safe to roll all of these for the sergeant on his 2 up?
No, you have to do one at a time.
One at a time. Right, okay.
So 2 ups.
So
passes, 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 and passes. So that was the pinning ones.
Yeah.
And now these carry on. Yeah. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 2 up.
And that's how we do it, folks.
And this is why. So we have a rule implemented in our events where you can only do the same amount as your initiative.
Yeah, because that's
for those rolls. And people complain about that rule, but this is what happens.
Yeah.
That is why Artificer Armour is so strong. So no fail. So all these passwords, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So for those of you that are complaining about the Artificer, there you go. This is why we implement that rule. So auto-cannoning is passed. That's all, everything now
Nothing,
passed.
completely bounced.
Completely bounced. Nothing really happened. Waste of time with all my shots. So that is the end of all my shooting, Robin. Quickly, we're going to do some charges.
Yeah.
So this unit here with my Praetor is going to go into this unit here.
Okay.
So do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, I'm going to Overwatch. I wouldn't usually because there's only pistols, but the reason why I am is because I need to get Biomancy back on to that squad.
Yes.
And you use Biomancy instead of a shooting attack.
Yes.
So I can do it as part of a reaction because it only lasts to the end of the player turn.
So you don't have it anymore.
I don't have it currently.
Okay. So leadership test?
Yeah, leadership test. So passes.
Passes, yep, perfect. And then you've got some
now
pistols.
+1 strength and +1 toughness.
Yep.
Which is nice. And then I have got 10 pistols in there.
Yes, 10 pistols.
So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect. Okay, looking for 3s. And
a couple of 3 fail.
Perfect. And then 4s to wound.
4's the wound.
That is 4, right?
Yep, 4 saves.
Okay, so 2 up saves.
See, that's how you roll
Look
it.
at this. What is going on? So this is 1 dead.
1.5.
And then you can put a little wound marker there as well.
Okay.
So that's all the charges from this side. And then if we move on to this side now, we've got a couple of charges. Can you react again on this side, or is it just once?
No, because I did 2 reactions in my shooting phase, so that means I can't do it.
Okay, so I've got these guys. I do have to go over the difficult terrain, so it's a -2 over there.
It's -2, and everyone that travels through it on a 1 they get hurt.
Okay, so that is
You're in.
I'm in for sure. But now I probably have to.
Everyone has
Isn't
it.
it when you finish? Isn't it if you finish on it? We'll double check
yeah,
that.
double
We can
check.
do it off camera. And then he also has a blast underneath, but he makes it in anyway.
Yeah.
So everybody's in. We'll check and do it off camera if I need to take any wound rolls for dangerous terrain, and move that unit as well in.
Yep.
And go into. Did I roll for? No, I didn't do my charge there, right? I
No,
didn't
I
roll
don't
for
think
my
so.
charge. So that is a 4
They're
and a
in.
5. That's it in. So everybody's in. Happy World Eater
I'm
noises.
not happy.
Happy World Eater noises. We'll check this roll and go from there. Into combat we go. Finally, the World Eaters are cheering along, sitting on their sofa, watching this battle report and eagerly awaiting a lot of blood. So what's happened here? We have the Red Butchers going in with the Dreadnought. I have issued the challenge with my Devourer. So what do you think about that?
Well,
I'm going for Slay the Warlord here. I've got 2 chain fists, so I can instantly kill you. Is it just in shooting that you get a -1 strength, or?
yeah, just in shooting. I've got the Augmenter, which is a character, so he could accept the challenge, and he's battle hardened, right?
Okay, yeah, so you can do that.
So let's do that.
Okay, so
that's a better way of doing it.
Is that like the character there?
That's the
sergeant.
That's the sergeant. of
Okay,
the
so he's going to
Morlocks,
do it there.
So he's going to do. He's got a
woo.
power fist.
Okay,
So
so
you can't double him out, but he can double you out.
perfect.
Nice.
So then we're going to start with your Praetor, your Warlord,
mine
because
is
he's
Warlord.
got a Paragon Blade.
Yeah.
Let's do this. How many attacks has he got?
They get 4 attacks, don't they?
Okay, does he get extra attacks? No.
He gets 2 extra attacks from his Machinator array, but they are
Separate.
unwieldy.
Okay, here we go.
So
That is your weapon. Yep, that's only two hits. Yeah. Remember that I act as if I'm weapon skill 3 because I am silly, basically.
So you act as your weapon skill 3.
Yes, when you're
So
hitting
I'm
me,
weapon skill 6 with my Praetor. So
then
the
you're
2
hitting
would
on
have hit,
2s.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was hitting on 2s then.
So
Yep.
we've hit that. Cool. Okay.
And your strength is,
I've got a Paragon Blade.
which is +2 strength.
+1 strength.
Okay, but you minus
Murderous-
it because you get -1 less
Okay.
strength because you're hitting.
So force to wound, but a murderous strike 6.
So this is basically what Ravening Madman does. It acts as if I'm weapon skill 3, but -1 to your strength.
Okay, so that's a murderous strike.
That is a murderous strike.
And then those 2 do nothing.
Okay, so a 4-up of not he's dead. Are you looking? Are you looking? Are you looking? That's it. He's
Looks like
dead.
a dead dude.
That looks like
That's
a
not
dead.
him, though. It's not him.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't
That's
the
mine.
challenge.
That's mine, right?
That's
no,
not-
no,
they're
that's
not in the challenge, though.
True, sorry.
Just a
So
normal Luke.
and there was one that was wounded, so I'm going to take him.
Oh, it doesn't matter about the murderous strike.
Okay, perfect. So next up, we've got my Contemptor.
Contemptor, yeah.
So my Contemptor's got 3 attacks normal, 1 for charging, 1 for being a World Eater, and 1 for having 2 fists. What do you think about that? You've got battle hardened, so don't be that afraid.
I'm weapon skill 5 as
weapon
well.
skill 5. So my weapon skill is 5. So I'm hitting on 4s.
Oh!
Ooh, look at that. That's
I'm
what
not
I need.
liking that.
That's what I need now.
Not
okay,
liking that.
strength 9. So wounding on 2s. That's 4 wounds at AP 2. You are battle hardened, so this would be great if you weren't battle hardened.
Still
So
4-ups.
4 upsets, yes.
It'd be nice if I had feel no pain, but
It would, but you don't.
I don't. I need to maybe get the, what's he called? The
Chief
chief Apothecary
yeah.
or whatever. Oh my god!
Oh.
That's 1 and a bit dead.
1.5 dead. Okay, so we'll mark him. We'll mark this one in the back.
Yeah, get the one with an axe.
Is it 1 dead?
1 axe.
1 axe dead.
1 axe, and then
And
he's
then
fine.
this one's wounded,
Yeah,
right?
he's wounded.
Okay,
That's
you want
all
a
good.
Primaris Medicae in there, don't
Yeah,
you?
that's it. Primaris Medicae.
Okay. Next up,
So
now
all
we've
the
got
unwieldy
all
step.
the unwieldy stuff, yes. So I've got a lot of attacks. I'm going to tell you how many attacks I've got. I'm going to half it because there's a lot. Now, one of them is dead, so let's do 5 of them for now. So I've got 2 attacks standard. I just want to show the people at home how many attacks these guys
Just
have.
want to show the people
So
at home.
they have 2 attacks each.
There isn't that much time in the day to show the people at home.
Then
how
I've
many
got
attacks
1
coming in.
attack for charging each. I've got 1 for being a World Eater as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for being an
Angry man.
angry man. Yes, no, for having 2
2
specialist weapons. So I'm going to do 4 at a time.
Oof.
There is 8 left. I think there is 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's 7 left at the moment. So this and then 3 times. I think you're going to have to help me here. I put some dice in my hand.
Little small hands.
Little small hands.
Oh,
little small
no.
hands. Little small hands. Okay, so I'm hitting on, what's my weapon skill? There it
Five,
is here.
is it?
So 5, yes. So
fours.
so 4s to hit. But hatred everything.
Ah.
So take these off. Take these off. Take these off. There we go. And sorry. I think I am weapon skill 3. I need to check that now. I think that I might have got that wrong. I think that I act as if I'm weapon skill 3. Let me just check that. Okay, we're back, and yeah, I was doing it right. So I'm happy.
were doing it right. Yeah.
So this is hatred. So reroll all these.
Oh, that's good. That's what I like to see. Not many
There we
converted
go.
there.
Okay, and then my strength is +1, isn't it, for a power axe?
Oof,
You've got that. So
I've
+1
got
strength.
access to, yeah.
So 3s to wound then, because we're both weapon skill.
Do you need some help there?
Yeah. So you are toughness 4, right?
Toughness 4, yeah.
Okay, so 3s to wound. Okay, so these off, these off. And how many is that for now? 2,
more than I want.
4, 6, 8, 10 for now. And then I've got another, so that was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now another 3. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. We're getting there. Okay, 10 for now, and then next ones I'm hitting on 4s. Re-rolling. There we go. And then looking for 3s. So there. So that's another, what was it, 10 in the first one?
10.
10, 12, 14,
18.
16, 18.
Oof.
Yes, sir. 18.
AP2, is it?
Sorry?
AP2?
AP2, yeah, because they're power axes. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like this is a lot of dead Morlocks.
Hopefully. Battle hardened not come into play, but it doesn't matter when you're hitting with that. So
it's
my
just
strength
4
is 4, yeah. So a power axe is +1 strength, AP2. Yeah. So 4 ups, yes, sir. Die.
Oh. I mean, I will still get to hit you because this is all simultaneous.
Yeah.
But, oof,
Okay, that doesn't look that bad, actually.
That's, so that was 1 dead because 1 was on 1 wound.
Yeah. 2 dead.
2 dead.
3 dead.
3 dead.
4
4
dead.
dead. So that's like
that's
the
the
squad.
unit.
Yeah.
It's just your
And then, yeah,
yeah.
everything else is safe.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to do my Devourer attacks. So he's got 3, +1 for World Eater, +1 for charging, +1 for 2 close combat
Now,
weapons.
technically, well, this is all simultaneous,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
So-
But-
so it really
this
do-
would spill
happen
over
at
to
the
the Praetor, would it?
Yes, if it does. But this is a challenge anyway, so it wouldn't really.
Yeah, because the guy...
This wouldn't spill onto your Predator because it is a challenge, but he would be the last one
Yeah.
remaining now. Oh, that's a weird one.
Yeah, 'cause-
anyway.
Yeah, the unit has just mocked up my unit,
Yeah.
but my sergeant is in a challenge,
Which is happening at the same
which
time.
is technically dead.
Yes. So it would
So
move
then,
over, right?
so then I think it'd spill over, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the order that it happens in, because I guess the challenge would happen.
It's true. So what would the challenge would happen at Unwieldy still,
Yeah.
but he would be dead anyway because no, those wounds would spill. Those wounds would spill into I know.
My brain
It's a difficult one. It is a difficult one because those wounds would the ones you failed would spill into your character before. No, would spill into the challenge for sure. So he's dead.
Okay.
But these now would spill into your HQ. I'm quite sure that would happen.
Okay.
Right? Because it's the
Okay,
only...
even though it's all at Unwieldy.
Yes, because
Okay.
it's the only model now
That's
left. So they would go into that.
Right, okay.
Let's do it that way. Comments and let me know if we're doing something wrong. But I think that's the way to do it. So these would go into the unit as well.
Yeah.
Because it would be happening at the same time.
Okay.
So even if you've died, you still don't know if you've died because it's happening at the same time. So
you
re-rolling.
They were misses.
These were misses.
Did you
But these,
re-roll
I
those
can
too?
re-roll these. Oh, misses
Oh,
still.
I like it.
And then these are strength 8. So 2 wounds.
Okay, so these are on the Praetor. So I've got
Yes.
3 up in one.
Yes, and they're instant killing you, right? Because he hasn't got battle hardened. Yeah, so don't fail. Don't fail.
Don't say that.
Okay, here we
You
go.
know what's going to happen.
Oh, I did see it.
He's alive.
He is alive. Okay, so now,
Right, now I
you
get to
have
hit
to
you
attack
back.
with everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've got 3 axes and a power fist.
Okay, so let's do the challenge one, which
Yeah,
is
so
an
it's-
axe.
3 attacks, I believe.
Okay.
Let me turn my phone on 1 second.
Yeah, it's probably, is it maybe 3? Yeah, it has to be
think
3
it's gotta
attacks.
be 3 attacks.
Sergeants in like elite units normally have 3 attacks, so I'm quite sure it's better. But this is what happens. There's so many extra rules and bits and bobs like that you really need to make sure. But I think we've got it right. Comment again if we haven't. Whilst Robin checks that.
Yeah, he's got 3 attacks.
He's got 3 attacks, right?
So 3 attacks, and I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yes, because I act as if I'm working.
And these will insta-death you.
Because
it's Power Fist.
Oh, this is a Power Fist. Okay, cool.
Oof.
So 2 hits.
And 2s. Okay,
2 wounds.
So
4 ups. So
1
he's dead.
insta-dead.
So where is he?
So would that have technically been your sergeant? Because that was in the challenge.
This is in the challenge.
Okay.
So he's dead. And now you've got
and then I've got 3 dudes
other
with
dudes.
axes, and they 2 attacks each.
Yes. Yeah.
See, this is a normal amount of attacks to have in a combat in Horus Heresy, not the orc player over
Crazy.
here.
Yeah, it's orc blood in us. Nothing we can do.
Okay, that's
so that was bad.
That's terrible.
And then wounding on 3s. So 1
So
wound.
really bad.
4 up. That's
There you go.
one,
At least you failed it. At least you
basically
failed it.
1 wound onto one of them.
And then the Praetor has got tickling sticks, his machinator
Okay,
array.
so you
He
can
gets
do
2
that.
additional attacks. Now these are haywire, so can I say that I'm sticking these into the Contemptor? Because he's all part of that combat, isn't he?
Yes, I guess he can attack the I
Let's,
guess you can, yeah.
Let's put some
do it like
tickling
that.
sticks into the Contemptor.
Comment below if you can't.
That's 2 hits. And that's 1 that you can't save, and that's nothing.
Okay, so
So
1
it just
wound,
takes
right?
1 wound, yeah.
Down to 4. Okay, that finishes combat. There's only the Praetor now alive there. But I can sweep in advance you with the Contemptor, but I can't sweep in advance you with the Cataphracta because I'm in Cataphracta armor. So
I think I might be fearless with my Warlord
don't
trait.
tell me you're fearless and that Khârn the Bloody is not fearless. Are you fearless?
It'll be his Warlord trait.
Oh, interesting.
Let's have a look. Silver World.
Is he fearless? Please tell me he's not.
He ignores all characteristic lowering things,
Okay.
including fear. Maybe that's where I got the fearless thing
probably.
from. I don't think he's fearless. No,
Okay,
no.
so he's stubborn at least, or ignores anything.
Yeah.
So basically a 10. He's leadership 10. So don't roll over than that.
I won't.
Perfect. So everybody's dead except him. He's still fresh on wounds as well, but there's a lot to deal with now. On that
He's
side.
fine, he's
There
got
is a lot
this.
to deal with.
He's got
Okay, 2 red butchers down. That took ages to do. What we're going to do now here on this side is we're going to do all the small arms combat, so all the chainswords and all the chainaxes. Do that off combat, come back, and then do the unwieldy, which is the Thunderhammer on my side and the Thunderhammer on Robin's side. So catch you back in 1 second. Coming up next. We are back, and an onslaught of chainswords, chainaxes, revving away, doing a lot of wounds. Now, we do have to remember that you do have a +1 to toughness. So I was hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Yeah. You're hitting on 5s, re-rolling because of hatred, and then wounding me on 4s, right?
3s.
Because you've got strength
as
Perfect.
well.
Yeah. 8 wounds dealt on for you. Yeah. I've done a lot more because I've got 5 attacks each. I've done 18 wounds, right?
Yeah.
Now, what we haven't seen is that he buffed up his librarian, and he actually did 4 wounds, of which I had to do before because they were strength 8s, right? So they were
strength 10.
10, so they were instantly killing me. I rolled 2 1s, more 1s in that unit, so I killed 2. So it was only 7 of them attacking back, and I actually did a total of 18 wounds. So I'm going to do your wounds first. 2 up saves here. That is another 1 slain. So take another chosen off, and that concludes that. So that is a total of 3 now slain on your side, which is 6 wounds in total. That's good. And then now it's my turn. So you're going to do some.
I'm going to take him on the Centurion.
Okay.
Because I've got 18 saves to make here, but AP2.
So
not AP2.
5,
2 up save.
2 up saves, yeah.
Oh, that's a 1. So he's taken it immediately.
Okay. So you don't want to carry on. Do you want to do it on your sergeant or carry on?
I think I'm going to do it on the sergeant.
Okay.
Because he's got a hammer, but it is unwieldy, and I'm hitting you on 5s. It's only 3 attacks.
Okay. Do a couple of him.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can do like he's only got 1 wound, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, no wasted motion on any of these rolls. Ooh.
There we go.
Right, I've got a 4 up, feel no pain.
Yes, which you do at the end. So that is put to the side, and now you have to do your 3 ups first.
Right, and then these are all 3 ups.
Yes, sir. All 3 ups.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's a horrible roll.
How many is it?
That is a lot of failed. Lot of failed. So that is 6 fails.
6 fails, which now you have feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
Feel no pain on those normal first.
Normal dudes. So 4 ups because they're on an objective. That's better.
Okay, so
That's
2 dead.
2 die.
And you do have a 4 up
And then
on
a
your
4 up
sergeant.
on the sergeant. Come on, Sarge. No, Sarge is dead.
Okay, so 3 in total. That is including your sergeant.
Yeah.
And 1 wound dealt on your centurion, which we're going to mark up really quickly. Just
I got one here.
There we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
you've got one. Perfect. Okay, and now my Praetor would strike. So he's got 3 attacks, +1 for charging, +1 for being a World Eater. So here we go. We are hitting on 3s. One of them is Mastercrafted. I keep on failing my dice. And then
that's what I like to see.
2's splats because you wouldn't be able to.
Well, no, because I'm toughness 5.
Oh yes, yeah, can't instant kill you. That's true.
Yeah.
And you do have a 5 up in vulnerable, which I forget.
Yes.
So wounding on strength 8, still 2s.
Yeah.
That's two wounds.
2 wins.
2
So I'd get my
ups.
5 up, and I'd also get the 4 up, feel no pain.
Yes. Tasty.
Oh, I'll just take it all on
Don't
the
even need
shields.
that. Okay. So how many have you lost?
I've lost 3.
You've lost 3. I've lost 6 wounds, so you've won combat there.
Yeah, run away.
I get +1 for having. I know the banner isn't of Exilia.
No.
So I lose by.
Yeah, how many did you lose?
3. I lost 3.
Yeah, you lost by 3.
So I lost by 3.
Run away.
Here
I
we
told you. He
Here
was
we go.
scared of these melee
I know.
walls.
What's going on? So, 3, my leadership is 10 from my Warlord. I don't think they have stubborn. Let's roll. They're failed for sure. So, do you cut me down? Can you cut me down?
Yeah, I can do.
Okay. So that is a 2. Don't do this to me. Don't make me cry. No. So my highest initiative is 5. Your highest initiative is
5 from
5
the
as well.
librarian.
So you have cut me down. That's them gone. That is absolutely.
That's how we do it.
Absolutely
Melee
brutal.
immortal.
The red mist cleared, leaving the reality of their situation to quickly form in their minds. The Iron Hand's shield wall held strong from the World Eater's onslaught, leaving the traitors in a vulnerable position. Yet it was too late, and the World Eater's attempt to retreat and reform were met by blade and fury.
Turn 2, Iron Hands finished, a lot of tactical play in the movement phase, which I like. And I just want to point out that there's 2 less line units on the table. One on Robin's side, which is basically the Terminator squad here. And on my side, obviously the retinue, the Chosen Warriors, and my Praetor, which, that was a hard hit. What's going on here? Well, I think
it's going to be a bit of a Praetor for a Praetor on this turn, isn't it?
and Slay the Warlord.
Yeah, and Slay the Warlord. So I've got no backup here, really.
No.
So I've literally backed up.
Yes.
So just making it a little bit harder for when he dies, you to charge into that.
Of course.
So all that's going to do is just shoot across here and
Hopefully do something.
Yeah, and shoot the tactical squads because these are the only ones which can score that.
Probably will be scoring that.
So I've brought the transport across so he can pink some fire into there.
Okay.
I have moved this tactical squad a little bit further away.
Yeah, that's
I'm holding the objective.
tactical retreat.
Yeah, tactical retreat. I can probably still sort of plink some shots into the tactical marines there. So I need to thin these out on this side, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
The Contemptor that was around about here has moved around behind the Raider to get some side shots on
No
this.
flare shields.
No flare shield from side shots.
Okay.
The 2 Contemptors are coming up to deal with Khârn and his unit. Mm-hmm. The best unit in the game.
In heresy history. There we go.
Heresy history. Easier for us to say. They're just staying there. They're quite happy sitting on an objective.
Yeah, they've done the job.
Come at me. Come at me.
Yeah.
But the other immortals, I have daisy chained up there.
Yes.
And the reason I've done that is because I've got a Moritat with Grav that is within 12 of this.
Lovely.
And then I've got 2 Grav Shredders that are both in range.
Okay.
So it's only got 3 wounds left. The Moritat's probably going to do it on his own, but
Yes.
just in case, I've got a bit of
Just in
redundancy.
case. Perfect.
Got a bit of redundancy there.
And then you've moved up with this side
Yeah,
as well, right?
the Rhino's just sort of come round a little bit. He's moved his 6, so he'll get full shots. So I'm not sure if you can see these guys, but you might be able to plink that 1 remaining wound off whichever character it is on there.
Okay.
These guys have shuffled around to deal with these.
Yep.
The Predator has stayed still.
Yep.
He's got a nice line of fire with one of his las cannons and his big conversion beamer on this tank. I need to get rid of this because
Yes.
it does a lot of damage. No, I mean, obviously, I got very lucky with the tanking of a million shots.
But you haven't got any 2 up, just 1 more on, on there. So.
I've got 2 up on that one.
Yes, you do.
Haven't got a 2 up in that one, so
Exactly.
I do need to deal with this. So
Yes.
that's what I'm going to do. 2 Raiders are still there. They're still alive. They can still shoot. So they're going to be hopefully dealing with this. Predator dealing with this.
Yeah.
These dealing with that. This dealing with that.
Should
that
be off
squad
the
dead.
table.
End of this turn. Pardo, we're packing up for an early dinner.
Let's see how it goes. Let's go into the shooting phase coming up next. Starting in the shooting phase with this land raid on this side, we've got Heavy Bolter, Twin Linked Heavy Bolter going into the tactical squad to start off.
Twin linked.
Yes, sir. 4 hits and 3 is 2 wounds.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's just 1. So I will do Artificer Armour. There we go, 3 up.
Oh,
and then we've
boo.
got 4
las
las
cannons.
cannons going into the Predator. I will evade, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I
will
rolled a
evade.
bit quick there.
I will evade.
Okay, and then we are talking about Sunders.
Yep, 4s.
Oh,
That
that's
is
it,
1
nice
pen.
pen.
So intervening models first on a 6 up. No, and then evade on a 5 up. No, here we go. What can you do? Can you get that lucky 6? No. Okay. +1 is still just shaken. So it goes down to 2 hull points left, but it can only snap fire next turn.
Yeah.
So
that will make a difference.
That will make a difference.
This has just been a bit of a firing range between those two.
Yeah, definitely.
I just need to check how many of those tactical marines can actually see your tactical marines.
We can do that off camera, but it won't make a difference into there.
Okay.
We can move on to the Dreadnoughts if you want.
Yeah, should we do? We'll do this one first of all.
Okay.
Because
Side armor.
He might get lucky.
Yes,
he might get lucky, and then that will give me options of what I want to do here. So
Perfect.
yeah, the melters first of all.
Okay.
They're both
2 hits. Yep.
And then these are in Armour Bane.
Yep. So 2
14 on the side as well, aren't they?
14 all round. Yeah. Ooh. So first one
That
is a pen. Second one is a.
Oh, is a drop dice. Is
5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, so it isn't.
Okay.
So do you want to roll, see if
Let's
that
see what
pen goes
happens.
up? Yeah, you need a 5 or 6. That is a 2 to goes up to a 4, which is stunned.
Okay. That's
so,
not bad.
And a hull point down, taking it down to 5. Now you do have the grav.
I'm going to do the
roll on
grav,
it.
yeah.
So do you
I
have, your
have the
scatter?
scatter.
Yeah. Okay.
I've learnt from the last turn. Oh,
It's a
look
hit.
at that. Couldn't have got more than a hit
It's a hit, so roll to see what happens.
And it'll be a 6. No, it's a 5.
So one
it's
more.
a lance.
Down to 4 hull points left on him.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to carry on with the Dreadnoughts or?
I'm gonna. I'll come back to them because I think I'm going to do the Predator over there.
Okay.
So because he can't draw a line of fire from this gun, he's
Sponson.
going to fire these.
Okay,
So
let's do
let's
that
just
one
do
first.
last cannon
Yeah.
first.
Which
It's
is a hit.
and a dead
There's a
dude
splat. One is dead. And then we've got another las cannon going into
this.
this one. Okay. Which
Oh, it's
misses.
a miss.
And then we've got the big large
big,
blast.
large and
Okay,
blast.
So you're probably going to do it in the middle, right?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
in
going
the
to do
middle
it
there.
right in the middle, and I'll have to look at what the range is actually.
Okay. Now, do you
Because
just wanna-
the amount of range
Is the
determines the strength, the AP, and all
Okay.
that type of stuff.
So,
So
let's see.
let's just see. So it does scatter
1
on
inch.
1
so
inch.
it
so
does
it's
hit.
like times
Perfect.
eight.
Okay, so we're going to check the range and come back in a second. Okay, we're back, measured, and it is only strength 9. So you still need 6s. It's like a last cannon because of my flare shields.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it is just a 5. It was close, but not
Close, close.
Not close enough. Okay,
Right.
do you want to do these land raiders with the
I think I'm going to do
those.
those last cannons, Land Raiders. Really done with him rolling a bit better on that.
Yes.
Hmm.
What do you want to do?
I
Shall we
want
do
to
these?
go in these. I want to get this. Should we just kill this Land Raider for fun?
Okay, what are you going to do? You're gonna...
Right, so the Moritat is going to fire 12 shots.
Wow.
Haywire, hitting on 2s.
12
and
shots.
they don't get hot.
12 shots. Crazy. Okay.
Yeah. He's, it's a little bit bonkers, this combo, but you know,
Okay.
it's the benefits of being an Iron Hands
It
player.
is. So, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. So there was quite a few misses.
Yes, a lot of misses, actually.
Misses.
Okay, and then you need...
2s to glance.
okay, so basically it's gone.
So basically, if I roll 3 2+, you're dead.
And the
6 is a pen.
Okay.
Okay, so you're
Still
out.
gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's nothing inside, so we'll put some flames on it, just to represent it, obviously, wrecked. And let's, do you want to have a little think?
I'm going to have a little think.
Okay, perfect. So we'll let Robin have a little think. We'll get some flames for that remainder and carry on shooting in just a second. Okay, we're back and we've given Robin a bit of a think. And whilst he was doing that, he was also rolling some dice. He was doing all the small arms fire from a couple of different units. So he shot with this, nothing happened. He shot with a couple of the rhinos. And funnily enough, this rhino actually plinked off the last wound on one of the retinue chosen warriors. Even if he had a 2-up, he had 1 wound left, 2-up save. Guess what? I rolled a 1 again. And then we had 2 of the tactical squad marines removed by 7 tactical marines on this side firing into them. So quite an interesting small arms fire shooting off camera. Just wanted to update you on that. And then now we are back. 2 Dreadnoughts to shoot more, 2 Land Raiders still to shoot. Let's see how those perform. Are we starting with the Dreadnoughts now?
Yeah, we'll do this Dreadnought close.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot everything. It's a bit danger close with the template.
Okay.
But whatever. But I am going to do the melter first because this will double you out.
Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to use my
Special
reaction. And I'm going to, so I get feel no pain.
Will you get feel no pain though? Because I'll double you out.
Not with the melters, but with the grav, yes, right? And
Yep.
then I will charge into you.
Okay.
that
You
I
want
need
to
to
see
do-
the little smirk
But
I'm
listen,
getting from
you know
behind the
that it's
camera.
just now coming to my head like,
Oh yeah, I got a thing to do.
okay, so it's not the unit you normally want to do it against, but let's see how that goes. So
Yeah,
do you want to do your
it just
melters?
makes this charge easier for
Yes,
me.
yeah, I know. So
There
let's
you
do
go.
this.
It's exactly where I want you. Right, melters. 2 hits.
Okay, choose to splat.
Oh, 1 dead.
So 1's dead, nothing we can do there.
Just this one?
Just the back one, yeah. And now,
And now the grav.
yeah.
A little bit
So
dangerous.
another blast. There we go. A little bit dangerous. Hopefully it falls back onto you. Yes, it will.
Well,
So,
actually, it's 7, so it will move 6 inches. So that's where.
sorry, 5. So it just moves 2 inches,
Yes,
right?
2 inches. Sorry,
2
what-
inches,
Is that
yeah.
what I said?
Yeah. So there, perfect. So
it's
hits
right
1.
there. Yeah, so it hits these 2.
Okay, so 2.
2, and you've got to do your strength tests.
So 1 goes through, and I
Okay,
do have a
so-
2-up, which I pass.
Okay. So, but you know, this
But I charge
classic.
it. Yeah, but I charge in. You can take it out the way because I'm just gonna. So that's 6, 7, 8. So that's a 6 inch. So they're in.
Okay. So you have got to do your dangerous terrain hit. Then.
Yes, I do. So do all of them pass? I would say so, right? So that's 5 guys. There we go. That is 1. And I don't have any
Can't
saves.
no save or damage mitigation.
Only invulnerable saves. I think you can do.
It says no saves and no damage mitigation.
Yeah, I think it says you can do invulnerable saves, but I don't have an invulnerable save anyway.
So
I
one
should
just
have
takes a
actually
wound.
done it separately because Khârn would have one. But we put a wound on there to make it just easier. And they basically would charge in
so they're
all the way there. Perfect. And now you can't shoot with him, but you can still shoot with your Land Raiders.
Yeah.
And they will be targeting the Kratos, didn't you
Yeah.
say? Perfect.
Kratos. I mean, yeah, I could shoot still, but it's probably not worth it because it's strength 8, flare shield.
Yeah.
It's not like I could charge, so he probably wants to go barreling in to help
Yeah.
that combat.
Definitely.
This Dreadnought can still go there.
Definitely.
So we'll probably do that.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah. Just trying to think what we can do with the heavy bolters because the heavy bolters aren't going to do anything to
No,
the front
there's
here.
no
I've got no
targets, actually.
targets though, have I?
So they are
it's just
redundant.
literally las cannon
Yeah,
shots.
you can do them at the same time. 2, 4, 6, 8 shots.
Yeah, may as well do that.
Might as well. Because, oh wait, do one at a time just in case you kill it.
Yeah.
I know you can only wreck it. You can only glance it, so it's a front armor, so
Yeah.
it won't blow up. So you have to do them all
Yeah.
together. But do,
Actually, I will do it.
yes, separately because you could go into him. If you
Yeah.
get the 4 glances
Get
off.
really lucky.
Yeah, get lucky.
Because the heavy bolters do anything to the front? No, they can't.
No,
can they?
13, yeah.
13.
So 4 at a time, 4 at a time.
4 at a time.
Yeah.
4 at a time.
Because you could be lucky and get the first 4. So hitting on 3s.
This is how we do it.
Okay, so 2 hits for now, and then 6s re-rolling. That's one. Oh! Two. So I do get intervening models from one of the sides.
Yeah.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So this was from this one, so I don't get any.
Yep.
And the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is this one. So I do get
one,
intervening models, but fail. So 2 go through.
2 go
taking
through.
me
So he's down to 2. Ooh, can
There
we
we
get him?
Nearly there. And then you've got
we
rinse and
get
repeat
him?
from these guys. So I will have intervening models from 2 shots,
Yeah.
so don't have to do anything there.
They all
That is
hit.
all hits and 6s.
Getting nervous, Bardo.
I am actually. Okay, and this is now, I feel okay, and suddenly, boom, the 6s come up.
There's
Boom.
1. He's down to 1.
Okay, down to 1, but look, that Contemptor is ready to bash against
he
him,
is.
so it should be enough for him to actually do that. Perfect. So, charges now.
Yep.
We do have this Contemptor going into there. Nothing I can do, so charge away, my friend. That is a 9, definitely.
definitely
Yeah,
in.
definitely. And because you do get +1, so that would be a 10-inch. And then that Contemptor is charging.
Yeah, let's have a look. That's probably like a 4-inch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the one I'll fail. No, he's
No,
in.
perfect.
He's mad.
Okay, so I would probably Overwatch, if you don't mind there,
Yeah.
with the defensive weapons, which I have this small. So
Yep.
we'll do that off camera. Give you a couple of wounds. I know you have a 2-up save, but might as well try it. And we do have the Praetor over here in combat. So we do have a couple of combats, and that's coming right up. Okay, we are back, and we're going into this combat here.
Yeah.
And we're going to do we're both initiative 5.
Yeah.
You will be attacking with both because they are...
They're both hitting on the same. One counts as not charging because he got charged, and the
just
other one
is
charged.
4 attacks,
so,
one is 3 attacks.
Yeah, so
but they-
7 attacks
They
hitting
all
on
do the
4s.
same. Yeah, exactly.
So, are we all right here?
Yes, sir.
That's not a bad little roll.
Not bad
I'll
at all.
take it. And
Choose
then it's
to wound.
2s to wound, and these are brutal 3.
Yeah, they go straight through. I haven't got any invulnerable saves or anything. So, okay, so that is 4
the
dead.
4 retinue dead.
The 4 retinue dead, yeah. And then Khârn will strike back.
Yeah.
At weapon skill higher than you. So I'm hitting on 3s. And I don't think I re-rolled anything. I don't think it's master crafted. Let me quickly check. Armor Bane, Murderous Strike, and Shred. No, so it's not master crafted. So it's only 6. And then I need 6s now because I'm just strength 5. But I'm Armor Bane and Shred, which is basically the same. So I don't know why it's there, but
We got 1.
And this is AP2.
And it's Murderous Strikes.
And it would be D3 instead.
D3. Right,
So,
okay.
5
so
up
which
first.
one were you doing it on?
I would do it on the wound. On the
wounded
wounded
one,
yeah.
obviously.
So 5 up.
5 up. No, it
I
goes
can't
through.
see. Okay, so
then
D3. Can I take a Dreadnought with me? That would be very tasty. No, just
the
1.
one.
So he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
You do win the combat there.
Oh, he's can't.
So you do need to see if I sweep in advance. I need to do my leadership test first.
Yeah, minus
I've
4.
lost by...
Oh, 8.
How many?
I've
8,
lost-
yes, 8.
Yeah, I've lost 1
And
wound.
I'm not stubborn.
So, yeah.
So again, I just need to roll a 2 basically, double 1, which I fail. And now we need to roll
Initiative
off.
roll
Now,
off.
you have 2 versus 1 of mine. So I don't know if you've read it properly, but it's a bit clunky.
Right.
So you just roll 1 dice and don't add your initiative, whereas I still add my initiative and my roll of the dice. So it's very tricky for you.
Right.
Because you have more units.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm going to roll mine. If I roll more than a 3, basically you can't cut me down. So fine. That's
He's
fine.
gone.
He's gone.
He's run
So-
away again, though.
Yes, so roll 2d6, and that is 4 inches back. He's running back. I wish I would have taken that Dreadnought with me, but I didn't. So all the way back there. This is why you don't charge Dreadnoughts, ladies and gentlemen. And those are dead.
Those are
next
dead.
up, let's do the Dreadnought just behind you with the Kratos. So 4 attacks there. That one
4 attacks
does
here,
have
yeah.
4 attacks. Here we go.
Where do you want him? Here.
There we go. That's 3 hits. Perfect. And then 5s and 6s.
Nothing.
Nothing. So he does stay
Just the
there with
one.
that 1 wound. No.
He,
Okay.
Was he? No, he wasn't shaken or anything like that. Was
No,
he?
no. It's just been Hulk.
It was that that was shaken, wasn't it?
Now, can I get Slay the Warlords here?
No.
That would be a good finish. So
I get to hit you first, though, don't
you are
I?
initiative.
Same as the.
No, I am initiative 4.
I'm
so
initiative
you strike,
5.
You strike first there.
Your Dreadnought's 4 as well.
4,
is he?
but
Yeah.
weapon skill 5. Yes.
Okay.
So who are you going into?
Well, I'll just go into because I've got an unwieldy 2 additional attacks.
Okay.
So his Paragon Blade into the Butchers.
Okay.
And then his Tickling Sticks will go into the Dreadnought if he's still alive.
Okay, perfect. So, here we go.
Okie dokie. Right, so it's 4 attacks.
3 attacks, right? Or does he have an extra one?
Oh,
Does he have an
3
extra
attacks.
One? Yeah, I think a Praetor has 3
Let's have a
attacks.
Let's have a look.
Might be 4.
Seems low, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem low, but I think they do have 3 attacks. Might be 4. Might be 4. Actually, I think it's 4.
I'm hoping
I think it's 4. I think it's now 4. The more I think about it, the more I think it's 4.
I think it's 7. Just manifest those extra attacks. I think we can do that. Too much.
Where is it? Why are you going down?
I don't know. For some reason, my Warlord is about halfway down the page.
Really? What is that?
I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, 4 attacks.
Okay, 4 attacks.
4 attacks, initiative 5.
Here we go.
Weapon skill 6, so I'm hitting you on 3.
Yes, sir. And you're hitting me on 2s. Because I am weapon skill 3. When
Oh,
attacking,
yeah.
remember? So
Yeah.
So 3 hits. And what's your strength?
5. Strength 5.
But you're -1 shilling, so 4's...
It's not like we've just done this.
4's 2 wounds. 2 wounds. No instant killing.
No insta kills.
But AP2. So 4 ups. So 1 is dead.
1 is dead.
There we go. And now I'll do my Dreadnought first because that might kill him off. Hitting on 5s. There we go. Nothing happens. I'll do my... all the rest of my attacks then.
These are all hitting on 5s as well, aren't they?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they have 3 attacks each now. So I'll get
Not
some
scary
dice.
anymore.
Yeah, I'll get some dice and come back in a second. Okay, here we go. 3 attacks each, hitting on 5s.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but you do have a 3-up invulnerable save.
Do you?
Which I don't like. So these are all gone. And then my strength is 5. So
Yeah,
3's 2
threes.
wounds. 3's 2 wounds. Okay, drop a couple more. That is 3, 4, 5 wounds dealt on you. You do have 2-up saves and a 3-up invulnerable save. So how many wounds has he got?
He's a Praetor, so how many wounds has he got, Pardo?
3. Is it not in Terminator?
He's in Terminator armour.
So 4 then.
4, yeah. He's got a 3-up save and he's got a 5-up invuln. 5-up feel no pain.
Wow, as well.
Because he is the
Iron
Father.
I needed to instant kill him, which I haven't. Okay, so...
Okay, so he takes 2, potentially.
Takes 2. Yep, 5 up.
He takes 2.
Okay, so he's down to 2 left on him.
Yeah, and now he's going to do his 2 tickling sticks into your Dreadnought.
Perfect.
So hits once. Yeah, once.
Yep, once.
And on 2, yeah, so he just invuln save.
5 up. No,
Yep, so
he's
you've
down to
taken
3.
1 more.
So I've dealt 2 wounds, you've dealt 2 wounds. That means that we have drawn combats. Okay, and I believe that is the end of turn 2. We do have to roll for your objectives at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So,
exciting.
Let's do the other way around. Let's do it
The
from
other
this
way
side
round,
first.
eh?
So, tactical squads.
Tactical squad.
I can't see what's rolled.
Sorry, I'm rolling badly. They've scored that. 1
That scored
point.
a point, 1 point. This one here.
That squad. Nothing. That
this
squad.
Point. Yes, that's a point. So
and
that's
that
another.
squad. Nothing.
No, so another 2
2
points, taking you down to 4-0.
4-0.
My Warlord's still alive. Your Warlord's still alive. What's going on? On to turn 3.
Your Warlord's running.
I know, and that's the best thing you can do when you're surrounded by 3 Dreadnoughts. That's what you want to do. Okay, turn 3 coming up next. Turn 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking very good for the World Eaters, but this mission specifically, with the +2 to my rolls when I am on the objectives, can actually swing it very, very quickly. There's still a chance I can get into 2 objectives, which are the ones on each flank. So it's basically this one on this flank here, and this one on my left flank here, surrounded by the Slay the Warlord as well, which is something that I should now try and pick off in this turn. So let's see how that goes. So what I've done is I've run with this tactical squad now to be within 3 inches of that objective. So if I actually kill that HQ, I will be holding that objective at the end of my turn. My Kratos have shuffled back just to make sure that I'm not in combat again. I have rallied again with Khârn, and not much I can do because I can't charge. You can charge me. Basically, he's just standing there ready to get punched. Hopefully I can take at least 1 Dreadnought off. That would be actually quite nice. And I basically moved through that narrow corridor between the crates onto this tactical squad. Again, hoping to remove that tactical squad from play. So let's go straight onto shooting. I'm going to do some pistol shots here first. But you can shoot back if I shoot at you. So I'm not going to shoot pistol shots here. I am not going to do it. I'm going to start with that Predator. And I'm going to shoot my 4 shots into your 2 wound Dreadnoughts.
This one, yeah.
Yes. So, here we go. Hitting on 3s.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 hits. And wounding on Dreadnoughts, it does count. So 3 to wound. 1 wound. So 1 5-upser. No. So down to 1. That means that I'm going to have to... I'll do a snapfire shot with my plasma pistol onto you. And it hits.
He's got it.
Wow. So strength is 7. So I need a 5 because it goes down to strength 6.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Oh, what I wanted is that to blow up in his face and him die in an
him
explosion.
Okay, and then we've got the second Predator firing into this.
Is he snapfiring that Predator?
Is he snapfiring?
He was snapfiring.
We
think he did have some damage, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
Oh yes, he did have. He was snapfiring. He was.
So it was a 4, wasn't it?
Yes, he was snapfiring. So 6s, nothing. We need to put a 2 on him. And what else is happening? Not much happening on this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do off camera all the shots from the Volkites. And I'm going to go into the 1 wound Dreadnought, try and blink off as many wounds as possible into him. So we'll come back for that and then go on to charges. We are back, an onslaught of Volkite shots into the 1 wound Dreadnought. A total of 5? Was it 5? How many did I give you?
5 wounds, yeah.
5 wounds. One of them was an autocannon as well. So it's 5 plus the autocannon.
5 plus the autocannon.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
but it's all
2
up
ups.
saves.
Yeah, so it's 6 in total.
And if I fail, I die.
And you fail, die because the flag rate doesn't come into play because you're dead. Okay, so don't roll any 1s and you're happy. 2 1s. Okay, so he explodes. D6 is the range of the explosion.
Can I kill Khârn?
Can you kill Khârn? That's a good question. 4 inches, so you will be in 100%.
100%.
Yeah. You'll catch
Definitely.
him and the Dreadnought. So I'll wound for your Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
I need the dice. Let's go all the way here. So I need a 3. That's a wound.
I need 2. That's
Okay,
a
so my save, 2 up save. Oh, he's fine. And
my
you
2 up
do
save.
have a save.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so 1 Dreadnought less on the table is always a good thing. I'll stay into combat over here, but I will be charging with this unit. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yes, and I'm going to do the Gorgon Spike, which is my
special reaction,
which makes me double the amount of shots.
Wow. Okay, so we'll do that off camera. All the hits, all the wounds, and come back for the saving throws. Okay, we're back. A total of 11 wounds dealt.
11. Could have been worse.
No gets hot as well. Damages from the gets hot, because obviously reaction does have that. You double shoots, but any ones basically gets hot. So,
sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot the Apothecary. He's got 2 shots more.
Okay, 2
with
more.
his pistol. Okay. He gets hot twice.
He does. So,
just his save. He fails.
Does he have 2 wounds? No, right?
No, he doesn't. Because
Okay,
he's just normal
but you
dude.
do
But
get
he gets his
feel
feel
no
no
pain.
pain.
Yeah.
Now, would he get the heart? No, he won't get the Heart of the Legion. He'd just get normal 5 up.
Yes, because he hasn't got it. So.
So he's killed himself.
So he's killed himself. Okay, so this amount I'm going to do.
So it's 12, isn't it?
I'm going to actually do. I don't know if I want Artificer Armour because I really want to take that unit off. So I'm going to do normal attacks first. I'm going to keep the Power Fist. So 3 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 failed, but I do have 4 ups because my Apothecary is there and we are on objectives as well. Ooh. So 4 ups. So 2 dead. So he's dead. No, these 2 are dead. There we go. And now we can start doing our combat. So we pile in, same initiative. I will do my attacks first. You can start getting your dice ready if you want. So I've got 1, 2, 3 guys, which I have charged. So 1, 2, 3 have charged. There we go. They are a World Eater. So 1, 2, 3. And I have a Chainsword and a pistol. So that is 4 attacks each. I do need 1 more attack from normal guys first.
It's going to sting.
Yep, let's see. I've got shred and stuff. So hitting on 3s. There we go. Miss, 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 miss. And then wounding on 4s. Rerolling. Rerolling. There we go. Okay, so that's 4 wounds for now. And my Apothecary has 2 attacks, +1 for charging, +1 for 2 close combat weapons. All hits and 4s, re-rolling. That is 2 more. So a total of 6 wounds dealt on you.
Okay.
You attack at the same time as me.
Yeah, I'll just do the saves.
Okay, saves first. Doing Artificer armor?
No, I've got no Artificer armor in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, couldn't afford it. So 1 guy dies.
1 guy dies, and you haven't got your Apothecary anymore, so
No.
1 is
Block.
dead. Okay.
So he's dead.
And now you attack back.
Yeah, so they're just
1 attack each.
1 attack each, so I'll take 1 out. So we've got 8.
Perfect. Then he would strike, right?
Oh, he would strike, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the same. So you can put 1 back.
Yeah.
There we
And
go.
then the sergeant has got the Chainsword.
Okay.
And 2 close combat weapons. So, oh, that's a big miss.
Ooh, it is.
3. This is what
Hitting
the
on
Iron Hands
4s,
usually
right?
do
Hitting
in
on
melee.
4s, yeah.
Oh, hitting on 4s,
Yeah.
sorry. And then 4s again.
Rerolling. No, because you don't. So just 1.
Yeah.
And your sergeant as well, right? You have to do your
And then
sergeant.
I've got to do my sergeant as well.
So 3
yeah.
attacks.
So he's got 3 with shred.
So 1 hits.
1 hit.
And
With
we
shred.
roll.
No.
Oh, just 1 wound.
1 wound.
So 3 up save, which is a fail.
Oh.
4 up, which is a pass. Okay, and then I've got my sergeant who has 2 attacks, 1 for charging, 1 for well-deater, so 4 attacks. There we go. And using my power fist, hitting on 4s. There we go, and killing on 2s.
Oof.
So 2 more dead.
2 more dead.
So a total of 3
dead.
dead to nothing back at me. So I have 1 combat by 3. I got a Auxilia. You don't. So your leadership is now 8-4. Right? Goes down to 4.
Yeah, I just need to check something.
Okay.
I think they might be stubborn if they're in my
Because-
deployment zone as part of the Rite of War. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I'll let you check it and we'll come
Yeah,
back
let me
in a
check.
second. Okay, we're back and it doesn't look like you
We don't get
it.
stubborn. I don't know where I got that from.
Leadership 4. You can still do
Leadership
it.
4.
You can still do it. See.
Come on.
So roll. No.
That's how we do it.
Okay,
That's right.
yes. Double. So you fail.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can cut you down. So roll. I'll let you roll first. Make it
sure?
more exciting. Yeah, make it more exciting. Roll a
Catch
1.
me.
That's a 3.
Oh,
so
God.
I need a 4 or more.
Oh, it's
That's
a
a
1.
1.
I got away.
So he does fall back 2d6. Do you roll for that?
2d6.
That is
3.
a 3.
See, we're not as scared as you.
But I still capture the objective because you are falling back, so you can't grab it, right? When you're falling back.
Yeah.
So that finishes off that. I'll let Robin move. We will go on to this side now. Robin will be striking first with his Praetor. His Praetor's on 2 wounds, so the interesting bit is that right now, if I kill that Praetor, I get Slay the Warlord. I would also be grabbing that objective, so it's a very
Big
important,
swing.
very important combat. So, do your attacks. Where are you doing your normal Paragon Blade into?
Paragon Blade into the dudes.
Okay. And
Tickling sticks into the thingy.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
It's, those amount hits.
And then plus
4s, isn't it?
4s, yeah.
We've done this every
yeah.
turn.
Just making sure. Just 1, and it is an instant killing.
It is an instant
4
kill.
up is a pass. Okay, so now my Dreadnought will strike you. So 4 attacks, hitting on 5s. Come on, give me a 5. Give me 2 5s. 2 wounds. Just 1. Brutal 3. Brutal 3.
Brutal 3. So I've only got to make 3 up.
You only have to make 3 3-ups, which makes sense. Come on, you can do it.
Come on!
Yes! He's alive still, but I do have an onslaught of attacks now coming in. So again...
I'll do my tickling sticks.
Yes, do your tickling
It's all the
sticks.
same initiative now, isn't it? Oh, that's 1
1
hit.
hits, yeah. And what's your strength?
It's a haywire, so that's another...
That's a 5
Invuln.
up. 5 up. 5 up. It's a
Oh,
this time's a
you
pass.
stubbed it.
So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18, so 18 attacks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, this amount of attacks.
Hitting on 5.
Hitting on 5s, yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think that's enough.
I can cope
Don't
with
think
that.
that's enough.
Oh.
That is 3 wounds.
Oh.
3 wounds. Come on, please
3 wounds.
die. Just die.
3 ups.
And you have Feel No Pain as well, right?
I have Feel No Pain as well.
Disgusted. Just can't get through him.
Oh, look at him, he's still. What was that about the big swing?
Oh,
Hey, what is this big swing,
I
pardon?
needed him to die. He's surviving. And, well, he's big bad boss today.
Big bad
okay,
boss.
so that finishes off. I'm sure you can't. I'm sure you can't be scoring units.
No, I don't think so. If you're falling back.
But you're falling back. But
So you'll get that one.
are you a denial unit if you're falling back? We'll check. I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll to see what I would get because I get a +2 there.
Oh,
that would be the
matters.
3. So we'll check because that also matters because that objective is removed, I believe, in this mission if you actually go into the 7+.
Okay.
So we'll check that. We'll check what happens if there's a falling unit. I believe that I'm scoring that unit right now,
I think
that
so.
objective. And that would be the end of my turn 3. Shame on there. I still need to get him off. Can't do it. So turn 3 Iron Hands coming up next. Turn 3 Iron Hands. Start of end of the movement phase, not the start of the movement phase. We've all moved up now, and we just cleared this up. A retreating player or a unit that is falling back is not a scoring and is not a denial unit either. So I did score this. I got the big 3 points, but you do remove it from play. Yeah. So we did that properly. Now, in the movement phase, Robin, take us through what's actually happened. Again, a lot of tactical precision.
Yeah, so they've just regrouped and I've kind of just made it so they're blocking off the Predator.
Yes.
So you can't charge him.
Okay.
The Predator has noticed that his primary target, instead of shooting over here, should have always been this Predator because that is in big template, strength 12 AP 1.
Okay, that's the one you want.
That's the one that we want over there. The Medusan Immortals that were daisy chaining up here have kind of shuffled around and they're kind of going over here just to try and kill the rest of those because I don't want any line units on the table. Because they could, in theory, come across here and
create problems.
Creating problems. Then over here, this tactical squad have moved everyone around so they've all got line of sight onto this unit here.
Perfect.
Land Raider has stayed put, so has the Rhino. They've both got shots on this, so got a bit of redundancy here for the Predator if that one doesn't actually kill it. It's only got 2 wounds left. We've got loads of tanks which are on a small amount of wounds.
Yes.
The 2 Contemptors that are surviving, this one has kind of moved past Khârn.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him. If I don't kill him shooting, then I'll charge him.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He's in trouble. And then this Dreadnought has moved in between the 2 tanks to, I can either deal with this one or deal with this one, whatever I need to do.
Perfect. Okay,
that's
that's the movement phase done. There's nothing I can really do movement-wise, and there's no point. I could do 2 reactions in the movement phase. There's no point in moving away because you're going to shoot at me anyway. And if you charge in, I might as well risk it for a biscuit and hit you back with my Gorechild axe. So, on to shooting. Coming up next. Starting the shooting phase with the heavy conversion beamer. Strength 12 AP 1 now. Onto that Praetor. I will be evading here, sir.
Evade. I don't blame you.
Okay.
Don't blame you. So the las cannon's shooting into this as well, and the other las cannon that can't see is into the tactical
squad. Okay. So
it's scattering a
still
bit.
Hits. Still hits.
It's going to hit.
Hits. Yeah.
It's still going to hit.
Okay. So I do have intervening models first, which is a 6-up, and a 5-up from.
It's only for pen, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's only from
Give me my roll first.
Sorry?
I haven't rolled for the...
for 2 wounds, but I still get my evade, right?
You'll get it, but after you see if
if I do it.
Because obviously it's
but it will pen for sure because my side armor is 12, right?
Oh, right. Okay. I see why you're doing it now.
It's a pen for sure. 5-up? No, so it goes through.
Pen for sure.
So it's a pen for sure, and just roll, see what happens. It's AP 1. It is a 6, so that is a blast. Nothing surrounding it, so there's no need to do anything at all. It basically gets removed from play. Awesome shot. Maybe should have done that before.
I should have done that before.
Should have done that before. Okay, and what else are we going to do here? So this
right. So that Land Raider now
is firing everything at the tactical.
Yeah, everything at the tactical squad.
Okay.
Actually, that las cannon won't be in art, will it? On this side?
No. So that
las cannon. Can I see anything over there? Because I didn't position it.
Yeah,
so.
because you might have had to shoot.
Yeah, exactly. So can he see anything over here? I'm not too sure.
Think you can actually see.
So that's fine.
So 2 las cannons. And heavy bolter into there.
So 1 hit, And it's no wound.
No wounds. And then we've
And
got
the
the
heavy bolters.
4 heavy bolter shots, yep. Hitting on 3s, twin linked,
Is indeed.
and 3s to wound.
So
That is 3 wounds. Okay, here we go. All 2 go through, feel no pain. Both passed. Both passed because I am on an objective.
Yeah.
Okay, Heart of the Legion coming into play. So he's finished.
So
We've
he's
got
finished.
some tactical squads. What
Yeah,
we're going
we'll
to
do
do
that
off
off.
camera,
Yeah.
we're going to do this tactical squad, the Rhino, some small arms fire from here, some snap firing shots from here, and we'll come back to finish off with some bigger shots from here. And the Contemptors.
Do you want to do?
Do you want to do that quickly?
Should we do
Okay,
that quickly?
I'll let you do that.
Quickly.
Yeah.
May as well. I'm not going to do the grab on him because it's a bit
Okay.
danger close. That is 2 hits
Perfect.
and 2s to put you under a bit of pressure.
4 ups.
2 4-ups. One of these
To
fails.
get slay the Warlords.
Oh, he's
And
got
he
it.
does. He slays the Warlords. Melter to the face, and headless Khârn is now laying sadly on the road. No joke. Khârn did not cross the roads. He's dead. Okay.
did.
We'll do all the some more arms fire coming
Just
up
caught
next.
him.
Just caught him. We are back, and we're going to go into the Land Raiders because the small arms fire did basically nothing. No wounds went up. There was wounds. I've been saving my saves between my 3-up armor save and my Fear No Pain. The only thing that did went through are the 2 shots from the Rhino that plinked off actually 2 of the tactical squads. All the rest either failed to wound, or if they wounded, I passed my armor save and my Fear No Pain on a 4-up because both of my units, and I didn't need it on there, but this unit had a 4-up Fear No Pain on there.
Yeah,
So,
big sad, big sad.
not very good shooting from the small arms fire. Let's see the big guns.
So the not immobilized one is going to shoot everything into that. He's
Okay.
only got 1 wound left.
Let's see if you can do it. I
4
can't
las cannons.
evade anymore. So that is 3 hits. Looking for 6s, re-rolling.
Come on.
1, re-rolling. Okay.
Just the one.
Intervening model. 6 up. Is it dead? It is dead. So that's another wrecked Kratos on the battlefield. Do you want to do your... we've got more flames, so we can put more flames.
Keep spreading this
Yeah.
one around.
So we've got that Contemptor going into the Predator, right?
Predator, yeah. I think I'm just going to do the melt again.
Okay.
I don't want to risk
Yeah.
chucking a
I think
pie plate on my
you
own
should
head.
be able to do it. So twin
twin
linked,
linked.
yeah. That's 2
2
hits.
And the first one,
2d6 is a pen.
pen. Second one,
Is a
pen.
pen as well. Okay,
and then
nothing I can do there.
damage.
Is boom.
Boom.
Okay, so you need to roll a d6 on that because
Yeah.
it could take a wound off.
Does it go 4 inches? Yeah, so you'll hit
does.
me. Do you want to
So
try
I'll
and...
wound it. No, it doesn't.
No.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take some models off because I
Yeah,
need to take
that
that
needs to
Predator
go.
off. More flames on the table, and then we will finish off with this
So
one.
that Land Raider,
Do
yeah.
you want to do that really quickly?
Yeah. I think all I can shoot is
the two las
two
cannons,
las cannons,
yeah?
isn't
So you
it?
might as well do
let's
that.
Do that. 2 hits.
2 hits, 2s to kill.
2 dead.
2 dead. Okay.
Blop,
There.
blop.
Blop. So I do need to do a quick leadership test on this side, which I passed because my sergeant's still there.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, let's put some templates, or put some
Flames.
flaming templates, and come back for charges. Is there any?
There won't be any
There are
charges,
no
but there is combat.
there is combat. Okay, we'll come back in just a second. And back we are here, the narrow corridors of the ruined, abandoned city, and he's here again.
He is.
The
He's just
Iron
held
Father
that quarter
by
on his
himself,
own.
by himself. What a hero!
I was worried about these boys.
Yes.
I should have just thought, yeah,
Crazy.
Praetor on his own.
Imagine all those red butchers just trying to butcher him, and him just like, nope,
No.
not having it. Okay, so let's see what he's got.
Yeah,
Again,
so he's got his
into
4
the-
attacks.
into the red butchers,
Wounding on 4s.
hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, yeah. Ooh.
Okay,
Drops 1. And, that's a murderous.
murder strike, and you are
that's
and
a
1 wound. So
one wound.
a 2-up.
Yep.
Sorry, a 4-up from the 4-up, which is a pass, and the murder strike a 4-up.
He's
No,
dead.
so that's another one slain. And then my Dreadnought will go up next.
Yeah, this
So hitting on
5s.
5s. That's
Ooh,
2.
it's good.
Now, I got a 1 last time. Please don't
Oh,
give me another
no.
1.
Oh,
doesn't.
this could be it. This
Okay,
could
so,
be a 6
Brutal
saves.
6.
Oh,
there has to be a 1 or a 2. There has to be. Okay,
No.
all yours.
No.
The road is yours.
Shall I roll it 1 at a time?
You
Just
you
for the
do whatever you
tension.
want. You
For
do
the
whatever
tension.
you want. Okay. So 3 up.
He's dead.
And he's dead. Okay, so the Old Father is, not the Old Father, the Iron Father,
Iron Father,
is dead finally.
What a hero.
What a hero. That finishes
Amazing.
off your turn 3.
That does.
We do need to get you some points.
Yes.
So, at the end of your turn, this one here.
That one there, we get a... Oh,
Nothing.
That was a 6 and then it... No.
This one here just in
That
front
one
of
there
us.
is a... Ooh, that is a 6, so that's just 1 point.
Just 1 point.
And then this one, that's
Is a
1 point
so
as well.
2 points again. Taking you to 6...
6 points, I think.
4, because I've got
6,
Slay the...
4.
You got Slay the Warlord as well. So 7-4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I get the attrition thing as well.
You
You've
do.
got to really kill units.
Yeah, I think that will. That's all
probably
yours.
gonna-
I think it's all going to come down to
Yeah.
me getting
Yeah.
that objective, and that's
Yeah.
the.
Well, you've got that objective now.
Look, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say it really quickly. Like, I'm just going to play my turn on camera now.
Okay.
I would probably let me do my movement, but.
Yeah.
My turn's basically going to roll. I'm just going to roll for
Roll on that,
for
yeah.
that because I've got Slay the Warlord. There's too much to kill. It is turn 4 already. I don't think I can maybe get up to here. Yeah, let me have my movement because this objective is actually quite close to me as well.
It is close.
Which actually gets quite interesting because if I can get a 3 and a 3, I could actually run away with it at the end. Okay. Turn 4 for the World Eaters and possibility of it being the last turn if I want because I have a strategic advantage and it's on the roll of a 5 up. I can choose to go.
Yeah.
If I say no, I think you can say yes, but you still have to roll a 5 up. We'll have to check that again. So what's happened here is I've moved up with my tactical squads, but still being within 3 inches of that objective. The rest, so my Dreadnought and my Red Butchers have moved up. I consolidated a bit with my Dreadnought before moving it again. And then on this side of the table, I'm just trying to hunt down some extra unit kills, just in case, you never know. So I've moved up. I won't be shooting with them, just charging. So very quick shooting on this side. What I will be doing is I'll be doing my Dreadnoughts will be firing in, and then my Bolters will be firing as well. My hope is for me to kill a couple, more than 25%, and him running off the table. I know I'm asking for a lot, but you never know. Weirder things have happened. So,
Who's shooting first?
Plasma blasters from the Dreadnoughts. Okay? I know you're going to fire back.
Good fire back.
So all
Not on
hits.
in though.
All hits, and that is 3 wounds, but no AP. So normal saves.
3 normal saves.
Yeah, 3 normal saves.
3 ups. Loving it.
And then I am not going to fire with you.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I've stopped there. I'm going to charge over there, straight there. So do you want to Overwatch?
I may as well.
Yeah. So Overwatch away, sir. You've got how many guys
have we
have you got
got?
left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So 14.
40. Not bad.
6, 8, 10, 12, and 14.
Okay. Do you want to roll them here, just a bit closer
Yeah.
to the camera, and hitting on 3s
3s. Oh, that's terrible.
and wounding on 4s. Wounding on 4s.
Well, that's a bit better, I think. Yeah, that's a lot
So
better.
4, 6, 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Okay, I will not do Artificer Armour, so I'll do, how many do I have?
You've
One
got,
left, right?
Yeah.
1 left, so 3 up. Nope,
Dead.
so, and then we've got 2 ups, so 2 up, 2 up,
Oh.
he's dead, and then, but we do have
Feel no
Feel No
pain.
Pain now on both of them. So, first one is
No.
dead, he's
okay.
because he's on, no, there's no objective.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's dead as well.
dead.
And then the Apothecary just dies because the
Squad's
Apothecaries
gone, yeah.
just work as a upgrade on the unit.
Buff,
so that
yeah.
unit is dead from Overwatch.
Yeah, boy.
So what we're going to do here, I'm not going to charge anything. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to. Okay, the Dreadnought's going to charge through. So do you want to Overwatch again?
I may as well.
You might as well. Yeah.
May
Just
as
do it.
well.
So what's that? 20 shots?
20
I think
shots,
20
yeah.
shots.
20 shots. Let me count some dice.
Okay. We'll do it off camera and we'll come back for the one. Single wound dealt on the Dreadnought. 2 up save. And it is a pass. So I need a 5 now to charge in. Obviously -2 from the ruin, but a +1 for moving 8 inches. And that is a 9.
Red.
So he's in. He's running all the way
Uh-oh.
onto the objective. And just running all the way there. And that's the only combat we will have. So I strike first. Well, we both strike at initiative 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got 3 attacks, 1 for charging, 1 for world eater, and 1 for 2 close combat weapons. So 6 attacks. We strike at the same time, but I have weapon skill 5. So I'm hitting on 3s, and I'm killing on 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Killing on 2s.
Oh!
So that's 3 dead.
3 dead.
And you will strike back. Are you using crack grenades, or will you be using normal attacks? You don't have shred or anything, right?
I've got a power fist on the sergeant.
Okay, so we can do that if you want. Out
so
of
I'll
sequence,
do that.
doesn't matter. And the rest are going to do crack grenades?
Yeah, crack grenades, yeah.
6.
So, yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Or, yeah,
They auto
it's
hit.
1 attack anyway. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's 1 attack or
Oh,
1
auto
attack.
hit.
Yeah, crack grenades auto hits, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to
So how many have I got left?
So
I've lost 3.
3 are dead. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
1,
I've got
2, 3, 4,
6,
5,
haven't I?
6 with the apothecary. No, 7 with the
7
apothecary.
with the apothecary. Oh, let's do 7 then.
Yep. So auto hits and then strength 6. So 5's 2 wounds.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
That's
We'll
4.
take it.
Okay, so 2 ups.
Oh, he's found
He's
one.
down to 1. So he's down to 2. And now your power fist with
you-
2 attacks.
Damn good fisty.
Let's see.
Oh,
Nothing. Okay, so I've won by 2.
Yeah.
I did 3 wounds, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I did 1, so
you
yeah.
did 1, but you've got a Vixilia, so I win by 1.
I haven't got Vixilia.
Oh, you haven't got 1.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so you minus 2.
-2. Come on, boys. Uh-oh.
You fail. So can I cut you down? I'll let you roll first. Come on. This would be big. If I can cut you down, that's a 3.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's a 3, so I don't cut you. I need higher than you. Plus my initiative is 4,
Yeah,
so
same.
I don't. So but you do fall back. So 2d6.
I might end up off the table.
Yes, as soon as 1 is off the table. it's
Oh,
off the
God.
table.
I've got to
You need
basically
like
roll
a
about
2. Yeah,
Yeah, they're gone.
they're gone.
Oh,
Okay,
no!
so they are gone anyway. This is huge because what we're going to do now is we're quickly going to do onto the end of my turn objective. I need a big 3 there.
Oh,
That
he
is
got
the
it.
big 3.
He's got
okay,
it.
so this is removed, but another 3 points, taking
Oh.
me to 7
7
all.
all.
But
Uh-oh.
there is an objective underneath here,
Uh-oh.
and
But it's very exposed.
yeah. So there's not much we can do. We're going to see what we can do. Maybe a couple of pop shots here, but your turn is going to be very quick. It's all down to me surviving, me rolling a 5 up for an extra turn to go on, and getting that objective. Okay, so we're going to remove the casualties, do Robin's movement phase, see what he can shoot at in turn 4, and go from there. We are back. Turn 4 movement over now for the Iron Hand. It's all been moving to try and get line of sight and range into this tactical squad here. Why? Because it has line. Why? Because it's the only line unit that I have now on the table, which can score this objective and basically win me the game if I get a good roll on it. So everything has basically shuffled up or moved to get line of sight onto the tactical squad itself. So with that said, we're going to go straight onto shooting. There's 2 big things that can shoot. There's a big shot from the Praetor that can actually see through the ruins and get a perfect shot onto this tactical squad. So, do you
I'm not
want
going to do that first, though.
You're not?
No,
Okay.
because I might kill my own stuff.
Okay, cool, perfect. Because
So
of the Land
I think
Raider.
that Land Raider is going to shoot
Okay,
first.
all yours.
And then I don't care if the pie plate scatters onto him. 'cause
Perfect.
He's done his job anyway.
Okay, so-
Right, so we'll do the 4 heavy
cannons.
las cannons first, we may as well. Okay, so that
hits.
is 3 hits. and
2s to
then
kill.
2s to kill.
That
is
is
2
2
dead.
So, 1, 2 are slain. Then we've
Heavy
got 4
bolters.
heavy bolters shots.
Oh,
Twin linked.
Twin linked, good job.
3 hits.
3 hits. 3s. That is 2 more saves.
2 more saves. I'm going to do Artificer Armour at this point. So 2 up, 2 up, fast. Okay. Do you
Then
want to do
I'll
the
do-
big? Okay.
Yeah, let's do the big gun.
Yes, just because I think it's now a better chance to get as many as you can, right?
I think that's probably everyone,
put it
is
there.
it?
Do you want to scatter away
Let's scatter.
near me?
Oh, God.
Oh, it's
How
moving.
far? Oh.
So it's
It's gone
4
4
inches,
inches.
right? So do you
Yeah,
wanna-
so that's probably missed. But it might
I think
clip
it's going
the
to.
back
I think it's going to
ones.
clip a couple of things. Yeah,
Yeah, so 4 inches.
it's about there.
Okey
So
doke.
2
2
and
a
1 red butcher. Yeah.
Right, so this will be strength 12, so AP 1.
Yep. So basically, going to kill.
that's 2 dead.
Yep. I do
then-
get cover save
Yep.
from the ruin. So 5 ups. Nothing. So 2 dead.
Okay. And then the 1 red butcher. Yeah.
And he's got 4 up invulnerable save.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. The 2 las cannons from that Predator.
I don't
Probably
know if you
don't
can...
get a line of sight
Yeah,
on that.
I'll get the. I'll give you the one on the left. I'll give you the one on the left from that side. Still get a cover save. That's a hit. And a wound.
yeah,
5 up.
Oh,
That's
he's
a
got
pass from the ruins.
He's got
Okay,
it,
and
right.
then you do have a couple of more shots. You've got this rhino here. Do you want to do that?
Do the rhino.
2 shots.
Twin link, not that it matters. 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, so I'm going to do Artificer Armour, which is a pass. And then you've got 3 bolter shots.
Yeah.
And a, what do you call it? The grab.
Grab shredder. I might come back to that. I'm going to shoot with the Land Raider into that squad.
Perfect. So let's
one
do
that's
that.
turned. So let's
Everything
do the 4
can
las
fire.
cannons.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
no.
going to evade with this unit.
Okay, I'm going to do the heavy bolters first.
Okay.
Because I know that you're going to try and tank stuff on Artificer
Okay,
Armour.
okay.
And
Let's do.
there's 5 left. You
Okay.
know.
So
Let's try and plink.
twin linked.
linked. 3. So that's all of
Okay.
them.
4. So I'm going to Artificer Armour this.
Okay.
So 2 up, 2 up,
Oh,
2
God.
up,
Uh-oh.
2 up.
Oh, he's
There he
failed.
is. But feel no pain.
No pain. Oh,
And
he's
he
alive.
passes. Okay.
He's alive.
And,
right, the 4 las cannons.
And 4 las cannons, yes.
Oh, God. Oh, just when you didn't want 2 misses.
No. And 2 to wound.
2.
Okay, so I've got cover saves.
No.
No, but I've got evades. 5 ups. No,
dead.
2 more dead. Okay, so there's only the Sergeant, the Bexilia, and my Apothecary left. Now,
Right.
you've got 3 bolter shots. Do you want to do that before we forget?
Yeah, 3 bolter shots.
2 hits.
2 hit.
And
1 wound.
1 wound. 2 up save. That's a pass. And then you've got the Shredder. Yeah. Is it just...
I don't think that's in range now, is it?
Yes, I put it for it was in range. I know because it was just
yeah, it
about
was
and I've
just
killed
in
the
the
front.
first
So
one,
yeah,
yeah,
you
so
do
that's-
have 1 sponsor more.
1 sponsor more,
from
yeah.
the
other
immobilized one. Yeah.
So let's do that.
And this is the last of your shooting.
Yeah.
2,
1.
1. Cover save. 5
Yeah.
up. No. Okay, so Vexilia's dead. Now, that is only 1 left, and it's only my sergeant. I do need to take a leadership test here. This is quite big.
It's big. It's big.
8.
Oh, it's
Oh,
failed.
It's a fail.
It's a fail,
9,
and that
so
is the
2d6,
game now,
and that is the game because I would fall back 3
8.
inches and I just can regroup. I won't be able to get to the 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would need to roll a 5 up to carry on with the turn, which I
No.
wouldn't. So I stretch out my hand.
What a game.
What a game.
What a
to the
game
last
that
moment.
was.
Points wise, let's do the
We'll
points.
work it out,
so,
yeah.
Points
So at
wise.
the end of my turn, let's roll for those
yeah, let's
2.
roll for these 2.
I might as well roll them both
Yeah, both
together.
together.
So 1 more point.
1
I
more
score.
point. So the score
So I
would
got
be
to
8, 4.
And you're 7. Because you scored that one over there, didn't you?
No, that was added.
That was what-
I needed. No,
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was. So 8-7.
8-7. Yeah.
Wow. And if I would have scored this one, it would have been a game. But you could have actually
The
scored
attrition, though.
Yeah, it could have been a
'Cause
draw because you could have gotten another 2 points here, taken me. So let's say I would have gotten a 3. I would have gone to 7, 8, 9. I would have gone to 9.
Yeah.
Next turn, you would be on 8.
Yeah.
Let's say on a 50-50 chance you get a point. Let's roll it. So yeah, you would get a point, taking you down to 9.
Yeah. So
to
9 all.
9 all, but you would get the point for having more on the table than me. So you would win for a point anyway. Anyway, perfect. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game and a win to the Loyalists, a win to Geeks Wargaming, a win, a win to the Iron Hands, and a glorious game which I have enjoyed very, very much.
Yeah, really good.
Amazing mission. I think that's the first thing we should start
really
off with. Obviously, it's a mission that we said we were going to play basically today. Very interesting mission. It felt like there was a lot to do, but then when you actually play it, it's actually quite simple.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's actually being play tested very, very well because it is swingy, but it's swingy at the very, very end, which is what a mission should be, right?
Yeah, exactly. On paper, it looks like the defenders are just going to sit back
And just score points.
And score points. But when the attacker starts rolling, and with that +2...
The +2 is huge,
Yeah,
because
really
you
big.
basically just need a 5, which I've been lucky in 5s, but you will always be scoring at least a point.
At least,
Where
yeah.
you, half the time,
Yeah,
you
I wasn't
actually
scoring.
wasn't scoring.
Yeah.
Some epic moments in the game, I think that turned it quite a lot. I think that if we talk on your side, I think it goes back to the deployments, maybe, where you left your right flank was
pretty
left
weak.
flank was very, very weak.
Yeah,
was
pretty
it?
weak. Yeah, I thought with having my Praetor with the Morlocks, that's quite a tanky unit, but your army kind of plays against what my army wants to do. My army wants to sit back and get shot. It doesn't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
And that mission kind of makes it so I'm going to get punched in the face.
Yes, it did, yeah. So if you would have changed anything, you would have probably just
deployed some more assets over there. Maybe a Dreadnought over there as well.
I think that's maybe just what you needed.
Yeah.
On my side, I think that I've been a bit unlucky with my morale checks, my leadership check. I think that Khârn not getting into combat and basically he would have rinsed that Immortals units.
No, they're the most immortal unit in the game.
They were very good.
Forge World stock are going to go up now because people are going to be buying.
Killed my
Immortals.
Praetor in combat. That was quite crazy. And I've just like at the end of the game, I failed the leadership. with him. He's run like twice as well. So crazy. And let's talk about your Iron Father.
He was a bit of a bad man.
He was the bad man. Like if I had to choose the man of the match in both sides, it would be him.
Yeah.
He took on a Dreadnought and 6 Red Butchers for 3 turns of combat.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, when the Dreadnought hit him at the end there, he felt that. But I think, because obviously he's weapon skill 6 and your Dreadnought's weapon skill 5, you were failing to hit, which was what was keeping him around. The Red Butchers weren't really that scary. Once they got rid of the Chainsword dude.
The chain fist
dude.
The instant killing is what scares you.
Yeah.
But still, a 3-up invulnerable save, which is very rare.
Yeah, it's
obviously,
good.
you see in
it's
HQ.
Good.
And a Feel No Pain on top of that.
Yeah. Cyber Familiar.
Wow.
Nice.
So the Cyber Familiar gives you...
the Iron Father, he gets the Feel No Pain.
And the Cyber Familiar gives you a +1 to
it's like a Cyber Familiar is a piece of war gear that I can put on any character.
Which is
so
great.
I can even
Militia have it.
Yeah.
For
Random.
some reason, but,
I can put it on like a sergeant and give him like a 6-up invuln save.
Amazing.
I can make my immortal sergeant a 4-up invuln. And stuff like that. So anyone that's got an invuln, you can put Cyber Familiar and it boosts their invuln by 1. So, but it's 15 points. But with that model, you get it for free as part of it. But that upgrade, he is 215 points.
Okay, but he's done the business.
He's done the business today.
It was like if I had 2 extra turns of going through that side, I think I would have got that objective much earlier on. The one that I didn't get into. Because obviously you were stopping me from advancing up the field. And that tactical squad just didn't want to get close to the other because I needed those extra units.
He probably did win me the game actually. Because he just completely. Because once you got rid of him, you steamrolled that side.
Exactly, and that's what I like about the new missions. It's very randomized as well. So what happens in 40k, for example, is that it gets to a point where you've just been cleared off the table. He's winning by a lot too many points, which you can't get. For the new missions, I'm liking that it's all down to dice rolls on, for example, for this one. So it's very, very close to the very, very end, which I think is exactly how a mission should be. Anyway, have you enjoyed it?
It's been great.
In the studio, first game of 2. We are recording tomorrow again. You might have seen the other battle before this one. So Sons of Horus versus Iron Hands. Again, another classic matchup. But we've enjoyed it here at the studio. Again, make sure to go to the description and click Geeks War Gaming. Subscribe, like, watch their content. They do Heresy content as well. So I'm sure you're looking for more content as we go along. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you back in the next Bar Report very soon.